it is.
Welcome to another episode of Talk That Talk with Bugzo and Molly.
Indeed, this Molly be cool.
What's going on, gangland?
Man.
Today we got a few topics. We're going to focus on the NFL. The first topic we're going to get into today is, are the Browns overrated, gentlemen?
Bugsy, you want to take that one? First?
You know, it's only week 1, right? So, overrated, that's a tough one. Like I talked with Molly about the other day. With me, with football, it's like, football is not basketball. You can't just, basketball, if you got 2 stars, you damn near can automatically get to the offs, if you get what I'm saying. 2 real stars, 2 superstars for sure.
Right.
It's like football, though, is not like that. You know what I mean? So, it kind of reminded me back, I'm a big Vic fan, like when the Eagles got all them niggas, and they was calling themselves a super team and all that. Like, all that shit is cool, but in football, it don't work like that. But the different medium that they have that I like Baker Mayfield. So I think they'll be alright. I'm not going to say they're overrated, but if we're talking about, like Super Bowl, I think that kind of makes them a little overrated. Only because, like, the Patriots adding Antonio Brown, fuck even adding him, before him,
Right.
they should have been behind the Patriots. They should have been behind the fucking Chiefs. Right, overrated, I don't want to say no yet. It's only week 1. Honestly though, like I told Molly, I think that's the best thing that could have happened for them. Was getting their ass whooped week 1. They needed to see that. So they know it's real. Like, okay, niggas got expectations from us, so we need to go win. Shit.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say no. I don't think they're overrated.
I feel like they are. I feel like, but I also agree that it's only week 1. In football, you really, unless you're the Patriots, you really don't know what's what till like maybe week 4, week 5, in my opinion. You know what I mean? But I feel like it was a lot. I said that all offseason. It was a lot of hype. Every sports show I watch, you know, the Browns. And it looked good on paper. But the game was played on the field. You dig what I'm saying? So I don't. And then when you look at how they lost, they look like they are who they've been. What was it, 46-13 or something like that?
Right, with like 20 penalties and 3 turnovers.
We got my guy out there with a Richard Millie on that 300,000 joint.
Right.
And they getting smacked around. That's classic Brown football. So I'm gonna go with, even though there's a lot of football left, there's no need to panic. I can only judge them off what I saw.
100%.
Yeah,
Right.
and I think they're overrated.
All right, let me ask you this: playoffs or no playoffs for them?
Right, so look, it's them, the Steelers, the Bengals. Who else in that division?
That's what I'm about to say. I always go down divisions first.
Yeah.
It's the Ravens, the Steelers, the Bengals, and them. If you gotta go off what you saw, the Steelers look terrible on Monday.
Right, exactly. So that's why and the Ravens looked amazing. But they put up a 50, they almost put up 60 points.
Still don't buy it though. I'm a big Lamar fan, but I don't buy it.
Right. Well, again, I'm gonna say, based off the data we have, I'm gonna say no playoffs, Bugs. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because I'm gonna put the Ravens in.
Right.
Even though the Steelers did not look impressive, and I don't think they're gonna be crazy, just out of respect, I would put the Steelers as the wild card at it. I think the Ravens will win the division.
Right.
And I think Pittsburgh will get the wild card. Until I see otherwise, right? Pittsburgh has historically at least did that, made the playoffs.
Not last year.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying over time, right? Over time, the Steelers are always at least good for the most part. Maybe that time is up.
I'm about to say, I think that Steeler clock is up.
Yeah, it may be.
I feel like Tomlin kind of lost that locker room a minute ago. I feel like they gotta be tired of seeing Big Ben, because I'm tired of seeing Big Ben. Ravens though, I like the Ravens.
Bengals lost, even though it's by 1.
Bengals got a close one though.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Bengals should be pretty shit this year.
Right, as usual. They are who they are.
I still think though Cleveland could beat. I think Cleveland could beat the Steelers. Who else is that? Yeah, I'll still say they go to the playoffs.
That's
I don't
fair.
see why not. I like Baker Mayfield, man. I like him. I wouldn't be surprised if he come and throw fucking 4 touchdowns this week. I don't even know who they play. But that's what he one of them to me.
I'm about to look it up.
I'm just ready for the new. I'm ready for the new young quarterbacks for real, bro. Like,
The new generation.
man, I'm tired. Like I'm really tired of seeing Big Ben. I can't believe I still see Eli Manning playing quarterback.
Right.
Like, some of this shit is just getting preposterous, bro. Like, niggas' time is up. They was talking about this Eli. I think it's his 15th season started. Man, come on, man. It's over now, bro. Let somebody else go throw that motherfucker. Can't nobody do no worse than what he doing.
But it was trying to give his job away. They was trying to, so
No, they wasn't.
They
wasn't trying to give his job away, man.
Then they benched him, right? He wasn't playing. Then did they drop a quarterback? So I thought,
Exactly. They captured the quarterback.
So it seemed maybe he's not what they thought he was, and they like, shit, we trying to.
Who, the Daniel Jones nigga?
Yeah,
They just got him though. They just got him. He looked good in the preseason. I feel like the Daniel Jones niggas always gonna be like, yeah, they're probably not just gonna bench Eli just for week 1. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I do feel like it's like by week 4 when they like 0-4,
Yeah, you
they
gotta
just
sit
looking
down.
terrible.
Right.
He gotta sit down.
Gotta sit down.
He gonna have to.
Cleveland got the Jets next week. They both own one. Both of those.
Oh yeah,
teams.
Monday night, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Baker gonna light it up. And Darnold not playing. Darnold not playing. Baker light it up.
Okay, so going off of that, I'm gonna take this 1 week at a time.
I'm about to say, I'm about to go down their schedule with you.
I will pick.
Woo, you ain't lying.
I will pick the
You
Browns
taking it. You moving too slow right now.
to win it, to beat the Jets.
They got Jets tomorrow, Monday. Then they go Rams. Ooh. Then they go Baltimore. Ooh.
I don't think they're gonna make it, but
Then they got your sorry ass Niners. That's gonna be a dub.
well, we gonna see. We gonna find out because we.
Shit, they should get tougher. Then they got Seattle and New England.
Yeah.
Then they got the Broncos.
Yeah.
That should be a win. They got Buffalo. That should be a win. Pittsburgh. Whew, Miami. Pittsburgh. Cincy. Arizona. The back end of their schedule is pretty weak, but if they get through this first part, yeah, that Titans loss a little bigger than I thought.
They needed that. That was one of the ones they supposed to got.
Yeah, that's tough. They got the Rams. I feel like they can win one of them Rams and Ravens games, though. It's going to be tough, but like you said, they're going to have to really do it.
Right. Right.
I mean, but that's what you want anyway. If you're supposed to be a Super Bowl contender, shit.
Okay, but let me ask you
You
this.
got to line them up and knock them down.
Do you think, because I'm tired of stuff like that going on.
What?
They get a bunch of players, and they did decent last year, I guess.
Right?
And then they start saying they're contenders.
Right. You got to think. You was decent last year. You had a top 5 receiver in Odell. Right? They got the boy from the Chiefs. He just ain't playing yet for 8 weeks. The running back.
Yeah. For
Kareem Hunt.
the situation in the hotel.
They got
They jumped the gun, though.
keep listening. They got Garrett, the DN. They paid some other players on defense too. They got Denzel Ward, who was locking shit up last year. Then they went and drafted Gritty Williams from LSU, who was a boy. They'll be alright. That's why.
I feel like they should be. All
But
right.
if you got a potential superstar quarterback,
they will be all right.
and you got Odell, Jarvis Landry, and all them other weapons, that's why you would think that.
Do you think people get too hyped over like what it looks like on paper
They
though?
get
Yes.
too hyped all the time. Yeah, that's the
Yes.
reason they got. That's the reason they got Super Bowl prediction.
Yes. That's.
Let's not be crazy though. If they didn't have Odell, they wouldn't have got the Super Bowl predictions.
100%.
Odell got a lot to do with that.
Why? What has Odell ain't been nowhere near a Super Bowl?
But he a baller though.
That's a fact. And he kind of also stays with a nagging injury, kind of. Now, not nothing crazy, but he kind of always kind of gimpy. He's amazing. He's a hell of a player. I'm not about to try to Warren Sapp him. Warren Sapp said the man is overrated, all that fake. I ain't about to do him like that. But you add Odell Beckham to the Browns.
Warren Sapp said Odell's overrated.
Yeah, he talked really bad about him
Damn.
on Vlad TV. I watched it. He really disrespected me. Like 2 years ago.
Oh, okay.
He-
2 years ago, that might have been respectable.
Yeah, I don't think you should be calling Odell Beckham trash. I would never
I
do
mean,
it.
you gotta think he see the game a little different than we do.
Yeah.
He might see some shit that we don't see that make him trash.
Clearly.
The only reason I would never call him trash, like you said, but it's like, you know, when you an elite nigga, at certain times you gotta be elite. Like you got to rewind. His only, I don't know if it was his only playoff game when they played the Packers.
Yes, sir.
And the nigga was on a fucking yacht the day before the game, and the next day they're dropping passes and
Dropping
shit.
passes. I was watching balls bounce off of that man's hand.
You feel me? It's like if you the best, we ain't gonna knock you. You say you the best, but you gotta show up. You feel me?
Cruz showed up.
And that's what I was telling you. With a lot of these niggas, like it ain't even just him though. Like me and you was just talking about this the other day at the house. Receivers is in a sticky situation right now. Cause you got niggas like Odell, you got niggas like AB, right? They both the same way. AB wouldn't play with a nigga who already had 2 rings. Odell did. And once you niggas got there, they ain't want shit.
Right.
Feel what I'm saying?
Right. So do you feel what I'm saying? So, but when he go to the Browns,
right,
with a nigga who ain't never got nothing,
right,
and now they Super Bowl project. I just think.
But it wasn't just him. They added a lot of people though.
True.
They spent the big bag this summer on getting people.
They definitely spent the money.
And then, like you said, you know, they got on that, you know, they got on that high horse. They had a good ending of the season last year.
Right.
They threw like 27 touchdowns last year, bro.
Right.
So then you got to think, you throw 27 touchdowns last year, and this year you add Odell. People think a nigga gonna throw 40 touchdowns, right?
And he might, man. So let me, on the other end, not be jumping the gun and saying it's over. Because week 1 really, and again, like I said, unless you're the Patriots, it's really nothing. For teams who lost week 1, it's not a big deal. For teams who won in week 1, it's not a big deal. But I'm going to go off what I've seen.
Right. No, I completely understand what you're saying.
And
from what you saw, the niggas just gave up 43 to the Titans. That's all you saying. That's all you saying. One of the worst offensive teams in the league, they just gave up 43 to.
That was crazy. You know what I mean? So that's my prediction. They are.
I say no when you said they are.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Let's jump in this next topic. The next topic we're going to get into, guys, is who will be the better Bay Area team this season? You guys got the Raiders or the Niners?
I feel like the Niners should speak first. Because we have a Raider. We have actually 2 Raider fans in here. You know, but I think the superior team should speak first in this situation.
The floor is yours, my friend.
That nigga is the superior team.
I think the superior team should speak. Again, but this is the same situation, bro. It's week 1. I'm a diehard. You know. You all know, but for the people who don't, that's for the people who see me talk crazy about the Warriors and all. I'm a sports junkie. I love sports.
I was about to say, for all the people who've seen past episodes,
yeah,
and see how crazy he talks about the teams that he loves.
Right.
But we're gonna let you continue.
Right.
With your,
No,
okay.
yeah. Everything you just said.
Go ahead with your.
But football is the sport that really matters to me. Football is my favorite sport. I love the Warriors to death, but the Niners mean way more to me than the Warriors. And y'all see how hard I go for the Warriors. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's because you actually saw them win as a kid. You ain't see the Warriors do shit.
But yeah, no, you're correct.
I know, I have to be.
Yeah, you're right. You're 100% right. I thought I was about to correct you, but you're correct.
You can't. You can't.
But listen. So my point of saying all of that, I'm not about to sit up here and be like, oh, we're going to the playoffs, we're going to the Super Bowl, blah 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 blah. I'm not about to do that. I think my prediction, if the San Francisco 49ers stay healthy, I like between 7 to 9 games, possibly 10. But just like we could possibly only win 6. You dig what I'm saying? But I think if we could stay healthy, our schedule, fortunately, isn't that crazy. It ain't nothing like how you just said with the Browns. You dig what I mean? I think the Niners can have a good season. Will we have a better season than the Raiders? I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes because I don't know what's over there. But other than Carr, Carr the other night looked good. Looked like what was that? 2016.
Mm-hmm.
When they had 12 wins or something like that.
12-4, 13-3, one of those.
Listen, I want to say this right now because I'm not a Carr hater. I actually, as much as I hate the Raiders, I wish nothing but the worst upon the Raiders. You see, I'm glad we're doing this because you have a chance to see the realness of it. Carr, I thought was the truth, and that's before the 12 wins. I seen in him like he could play football.
You saw the potential.
I seen the potential a while ago. You dig what I'm saying? He got injured. That year he got injured. I'm going to keep it real with y'all. I think you would at least went to the AFC Championship. You for sure would have got past Houston. They would have got past them in that playoff game. Carr hasn't been the same since. The other night, he kind of looked at like his old self the other night. You know, and the line did really good for him. You know, the O-line really stood tall for him. But I'm still just not convinced. Like, even if the Antonio Brown situation didn't take place, I didn't think the Raiders was about to do much. I don't know why. It's nothing that showed me they will. I can only go off what I seen last year, right? And whatever moves they made in the offseason, which was Antonio Brown, right? Marshawn didn't return, and even when Marshawn was there, they wasn't really, to me, they wasn't using him properly. So honestly, I don't know who will have the better season. Of course, I want the Niners to have the best season. I think that's a 50-50. I think that could go either way, you know. But I'm gonna go with my team for sure. I'm definitely hoping. Not that it mattered. We could go 1-15 because the last time the two teams played each other, the final was 34-3.
Massacre.
So I don't really care what happens after that. You know, we could go 1-15. They could go 15-1. Last time the Battle of the Bay took place.
That's not what the question was. The question was who would be the better Bears team this year. So if we go 15-1 and y'all go 1-15,
you're the better Bears team.
Okay.
Yeah. And it doesn't matter if I care or not.
Let's just clear that up.
You're the better Bears.
First of all, they beat us in Santa Clara, so I don't know if that's in the Bay. But okay.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus fucking Christ, you damn right. Who's gonna be the better Bay Area team is the question right here, Petey.
Mm-hmm.
Let's break it down by divisions again.
Okay. Yeah.
Who in y'all division? Rams.
This nigga get deep. I gotta be prepared for
Rams.
Fuck.
Right? The Rams are clearly a better team than the Niners, right?
100%.
100%.
Seahawks. Are they clearly better than y'all?
Seahawks is on a decline, but I'm gonna say yes. But the Seahawks ain't what they was. They're not.
They're in the decline.
They're not the team they was 4 or 5 years ago. No.
And even with that said, they're still better than y'all.
I would say they're the better team.
In the Cardinals. I don't know if y'all better than the Cardinals right now.
I like the Cardinals quarterback. He looked good the other night. I think we're better than the Cardinals.
Okay, so the Raiders division is kind of the same. We got the Chiefs, that's hands down the best, right?
Yep.
Broncos fucking ass.
Yep.
Chargers. Broncos wishy-washy.
No, Chargers wishy-washy.
That's what I was about to
you
get
got
to.
Phillip Rivers.
That's what I was about to get to. Phillip Rivers, the Chargers are. I'm happy we got an honest man here. Chargers are like whatever. The
They
Broncos.
go 14-2 1 year, then they go 6-10.
Right,
you don't
right.
know.
And my
same
biggest thing
roster,
is like
you don't know what's gonna happen.
my
With the
biggest
Chargers.
thing.
Yeah.
My biggest thing is like week one we both just kind of beat some ass opponents.
Facts.
Jameis basically gave y'all the game week one.
Man.
Facts. I take it.
Jimmy G still looked highly average to me, if even highly.
Pick 6.
Every Tom Brady's throwing pick sixes. And Peyton Manning.
Who Tom Brady throw a pick six to?
Yeah, he's done it before in his career. I don't know when. He's throwing pick six.
You want to go back there?
That's it.
I really can't name the last time I seen Tom Brady throw a pick
I
six.
just don't like how people
I
act
can
towards
picture
Jimmy.
it. I can't.
If people blow my mind, Jimmy throwing interceptions.
This
it's like
was wrong
it
with
never
y'all though.
happened
This was wrong with y'all though. Y'all want to keep saying y'all. You niggas in the Niners are just like LeBron fans sometimes.
before. Okay, explain. Tell me.
Because when
explain
y'all
it.
become a fan of somebody, y'all tend to ignore the fucking facts of things and y'all just speak as fans. Since Jimmy G been our quarterback, bro, besides that fucking year when he first got there, he won 6 games at the end when the season was over. Like,
Nothing
even then, I think he still threw like 8 touchdowns, like 6 picks or some shit like that. Then last year, y'all was our season's over because Jimmy G. Y'all was on your way to being 1-3 with that nigga playing.
Well, we don't know that. We don't know what to see, and that's the thing. We don't know what would have happened.
Bro,
last
that
year
Chiefs
when he got
game, y'all
injured.
was down 31-6 at the half or some shit like that when he got hurt.
No, that wasn't the score when he got hurt.
That was the score at halftime.
Okay.
So when y'all thought y'all was making y'all little comeback,
Yeah, we was making a run.
that was
We was
really
making a run.
that was really the Chiefs trying to stay healthy and breathe and get in the next
Whatever.
week.
Okay, I give you that. I get it. But we was making a run. We had momentum before he got injured.
Okay.
So we haven't
Whatever
seen
the
that.
fuck ever. So let's go back. Let's go back to last year. You know, when Mike get back here, I'm gonna have him hook my iPad up to the Wi-Fi. That's why I brought my iPad because I figured I would be doing a lot of this right here. You know what I mean? Getting through this shit. Let's see what your boy did last year.
He played 3 games.
Can we see
2.5?
Like what he just say? I can only judge off what I seen.
It's a small sample
This
size.
is what a Niner fan told me the other day when they gave me a list and where they had Jimmy G ranked was just fucking preposterous. Like you're just a fan at that point. He hasn't showed you. Niggas want me to take away. In my household, like I've said before on the show, being hurt is a part of being weak.
Right.
If you don't play,
it don't count. Like,
what can I do?
Exactly.
You feel what I'm saying? So last year, bro, and I hate to take this to y'all because we're talking about the better team, and most likely will be us because these niggas kind of can.
That's a bias.
It is a biased opinion, but I didn't see too much from y'all, honestly, bro. Jimmy G threw for 166, 1 TD, 1 yick the other day. Right?
Right. 2 touchdowns got called back on penalties.
I mean, that's part of being on a weak team. Shit like that.
It's part of the game.
Part of the game. Is that his fault?
Last year, but when he got hurt, bro, he had 5 touchdowns and 3 yicks.
What?
And y'all was on your way to being 1-3.
1-3. I'll take that. That's
right?
accurate. That's accurate.
The year before that, when he won all those games in a row, he threw 7 touchdowns and 5 picks. Is any of that impressive and sound like $100 million nigga to you?
I never would have gave him that money.
See how the truth start coming out, Pete. That's why you gotta break shit down in segments so niggas could get to the real
I've
part.
always felt that way.
Factuals.
I wouldn't have given
We always talk about how stupid the Raiders is. Y'all gave a running back who was a backup his whole fucking career $50 million. This nigga ain't touched the field for y'all yet.
Yeah, facts. On the Jimmy G situation, I wouldn't have given him that money due to the fact 6 games for me isn't enough. I would have told the man, we like you, we appreciate everything you did at the end, but I need to see a full body of work before I give you a check like
He
that.
can't show you a full body of work. He always hurt.
Right. I'm just saying, I wouldn't have gave him that money. You know what I mean? They gave him, 90, 100 million after 6 games?
Right. And we supposed to be the dumb franchise.
I'm just a fan. You dig what I'm saying?
We supposed to be the dumb franchise in the bed though. If they gave a nigga who ain't played running back for them yet $60 million, and they gave Jimmy G 100.
And they both
But that's neither here nor there.
Both tore their ACL.
In real life, if them niggas can protect Carr, I think they'll be alright. I don't really judge anything from last season because I think Gruden made it pretty clear last season what he was there to do. It was like that team was the Del Rio team. You feel me? Like Del Rio drafted Carr, Del Rio drafted Khalil Mack. If it was even him, but I know McKenzie did the GM. So the nigga Gruden signed a 10-year contract. You get what I'm saying? So basically Gruden like, nigga, at this point, if I'm a win or lose, I'm going to win with the niggas I pick. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's why he was just going through getting rid of niggas week by week last year. That's why he got so many draft picks. He wanted to draft his own niggas. What I like what he did was he drafted good, solid players for one this upcoming season. I like that we went and got a good running back. You feel me? To run to ground and pound. Like I like Jacobs. But yeah, the key is protecting Carr. If Carr not getting hit, you see he was throwing beautiful balls. He was always accurate. He was always a good.
Yeah.
But once he started getting, when he broke his leg, that's big. And I can't judge a nigga for that because I ain't never broke a ball in my body. You know what I'm saying? But like he broke his leg. It showed last year. It was like I thought this motherfucker to them before they hit me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like you ain't got no line, and then you think about an injury in the back of your head.
You got
So
no
it's like,
line. You got no
he was
outside
nervous as
talent.
fuck last year.
Right? This is just factual last year. He had no line. He had no outside talent.
playmakers.
Like no playmakers. It was like they was literally just playing to get through the season. You feel what I'm saying? To get to Gruden's, whatever he plans on doing with the rest of his 10
Basically,
years.
just showing up to work.
Right. Show up to work, don't get hurt.
Yeah.
Shit.
Clock in, clock out.
Clock in, clock out.
Let me ask you something about the Raiders. Do you think this 5 games in a row on the road will affect them?
Hell fucking yeah. It'll make or break them though.
One of those being in London.
Right. Who they play in London though?
Bears.
Bears?
That's our fake home game that they took from
Yeah.
us.
Right.
They call that
Bears.
See how they
home
always
team.
work the Raiders
So-
out. They always
so
find a way
look-
to work it. Well, I tell you, well, that's something else.
We play Kansas City next week.
Yeah, that should be an L.
That should
I'm
be
a Raider fan.
Then
I'm
we're-
honest.
then we're-
I'm hoping.
Then we're
I'm
at
hoping.
Minnesota.
The niggas injured though.
We're at Minnesota. Yeah,
At-
the Chiefs a little beat up.
We're at Indianapolis,
We could win that.
Chicago, in London.
We could beat the Chicago
Yeah,
Bears.
yeah.
Can't score.
At Green Bay.
That's an L.
Then
I'm not
At
even saying that's
Houston.
the L. Green Bay.
In Green
okay.
Bay though, that's
And the reason I think he's saying this L because again you're there, you're on the road,
Right.
And you're in that cold ass Lambeau field. That's a lot. That's a lot, man.
I don't even know if that's really gonna be like cold time though yet.
It ain't gonna be too cold, but
that's a lot. Five on. That's
6 weeks away from home.
That's kind of disrespectful. I don't know what the hell that's about. 5 in a row.
In a row. With a lunch going out of country.
It'll be alright. You gonna get paid millions of dollars, man. You gotta make it shake, or you gotta lay down the fold.
I do believe they have a bye week in that 5-game.
I think it's gonna
stretch.
affect them.
The only thing I'm scared, I hate that the Abram nigga just got hurt for the season. That's big.
Yeah.
That
You
nigga
can't even see him.
He
looked nice.
He was
touching shit every time.
I like niggas like him.
Yeah.
He getting there to touch somebody. He ain't just trying to make a tackle. He playing them. That nigga, did you see the picture at the end of the game? Nigga face mask was bent. Nigga bent his face mask out there hitting niggas.
And he finished the game with the shit torn and shit, right?
Torn.
Yeah, he did.
That nigga hurt his own teammate. He out there hitting so hard.
What happened to the teammate? His neck ain't broken.
Nah, they just said they had to take that precaution because of the neck. But he supposed to play this week. Yeah, but not even Conley kind of getting hurt was a small blessing in disguise because
got to see Mullen.
Mullen needs to be on the field. Mullen can play all the positions. He can play the corner. He can play the center. He can play the nickel. So, but I think even with Abram being hurt, Mullen gonna have to be filled in somewhere in there. But I think the Raiders will be the better. I haven't looked at our schedule. That's just me being a Raiders fan. It'll be better than them bum ass niggas.
I think that 5 games, realistically, I think that's gonna be an issue.
It's not even being an issue. The 5 games gonna make or break you.
Yeah.
That's it.
Before you know it, you'll be 1-6 or you'll be 4. You know what I mean? You'll figure something out.
That's it.
I think it's gonna break them. And I hope it break them. I'm hoping it break them. But I think that's not normal.
Yeah, it's not. I didn't know that. I didn't know that till you just told me that.
Yeah, that's banana.
That's a good. I'm happy you just brought that up, Pete. That's a little disrespectful.
It is. That's that thing.
I believe their last 2 games of the season 2 are also on the road.
Who we playing though? I'm about to look at our schedule.
Division.
I'm about to say with all those games you just named, it seemed like our late season going to be division.
Their division games were
Broncos and Chargers.
At Chargers, at Broncos to end the season.
We got to really run the table in the division this year, and I'm not saying we
at least
got to
have
try
a winning record.
We got to try to beat the Chiefs once. We really can't lose to nobody twice at all.
You want to split. You want to split. You know what I mean?
We really can't lose nobody. So we got Chiefs, Minnesota, Colts. We play the Bears in Oakland.
No, that's the London game.
Oh, that's the game.
That's the fake home game.
Yeah, they so disrespectful.
All right, look at this Niners schedule.
We got to keep going though. So we get Green Bay. So we got Kansas City.
I see 5-6 wins for us.
We got Kansas City, Minnesota, Colts, Bears, Packers, Texans, Lions, Chargers, Bengals, Jets. See, you got to name those kind of games for me too. You feel me? Them really, but those games are scary because if you do bad in this 5-game span, niggas be tapping out by this point.
Yeah, the morale is gone.
Yeah, they fucked them on the schedule.
They did.
Schedule is good.
They did.
We got top 3 hardest schedule.
They disrespected.
That's good.
My schedule is good, man. We got the Bengals next, then we got the Steelers, then we got the Browns. I feel like we gonna win all of them. Now I'm not saying we will. I feel like all them games are winnable. Period. Then we got the Rams. I get a Rams next.
Not the same Steelers you was just high on again.
Redskins, Panthers. I was never high on the Steelers. I'm saying I'm gonna pick them over the Browns. I get them a wild card.
Why?
Give it to the Browns.
They just lost by 30.
The Steelers got 30.
Yeah,
I was watching that.
They got disrespected.
They only had 3 points.
They got disrespected.
Oh yeah, Brady now.
It don't matter, but they only had 3 points, bro.
That's a fact. You right. Right, but yeah.
They got a Hall of Fame quarterback. I don't give a fuck if they was playing the Bears defense in 70. Nigga, them niggas would get more than 3 points.
I agree. That's horrible. Redskins, Panthers.
Y'all schedule look kind of bump.
This easy. This cake.
And y'all still gonna find a way to fuck it up.
Cardinals, Seahawks, Cardinals, Green Bay.
Y'all for sure gonna lose to the Cardinals once this year.
We always do for some reason.
But
division games is like that.
Y'all gonna lose the Cardinals once, Rams twice.
I don't know if we're gonna lose to the Rams twice, and I tell you why. Because we play the Rams again in week 16. They might be resting players. They might be clinched already.
They won't be.
If they not, then we got trouble on our hands.
They Super Bowl drop about to come. Go do your history on the people that lose the Super Bowl. They usually have a tough season the next season. That shit gonna come watch.
Oh, so you feel like they gonna still be fighting at that time?
It's gonna be shit fall. They might be fighting for a spot in the offs at that time.
Oh wow. That's
I'm telling you, bro, do your math on the last
you
couple
see the fucking Falcons, them niggas is dead.
Team that lose that Super Bowl, bro. Team that lose Super Bowl.
My Niners. After we lost Super Bowl.
Oh shit.
It ain't been the same.
This nigga really going back
No,
now.
I'm going off what you're saying. I'm sitting there thinking about teams who lost.
Yeah, keep going. You can keep going.
Like, shit get crazy after that.
You can keep going.
Nigga, we was who's got it better than us? And after we lost the Super Bowl, shit got crazy.
The only team that don't get affected by the Super Bowl loss is the fucking Patriots. And I think the Seahawks went to the All-Star next year after they lost.
And the Steelers? I mean, the Steelers is usually good, man. Over year time, they're usually a good team.
Steelers ain't lost in a long time, though. Let's see, who won the year before this? The Patriots, right? Did the Patriots go back to back?
Patriots, but Philly.
Yeah, Philadelphia.
Philly won. They beat the Patriots.
And Philly went to the All-Star
That was
this
a
year.
hell of a Super Bowl.
And Philly lost in the first round of the All, right?
Yeah.
Nick Foles.
Then go back. What was it before then?
Patriots.
Patriots beat the Falcons, right? The Falcons missed the All. Then who was it before then?
Falcons been dead ever since.
Broncos. Was it Broncos?
Broncos.
Yep.
Broncos ain't been back to the All since they won the Super Bowl.
Then Seahawks. Then the Ravens.
Seahawks sticking around, but they declining. You're right. Well, hopefully we'll see how it go. But I think, if the Rams are who they were last year, they might have their feet up by that time. And they might give us.
They gonna struggle. Niggas adjusting to that Sean McVay.
It's not even just and I'm happy you just said that, bro. That's always my biggest thing in football. Football come down to film. Niggas can light it up for a year,
Exactly.
but now we done had a whole all season of film.
When you
See what the
consistent,
fuck is going
that's
on.
some real Pro Bowlers and shit.
Like, let's go back to your boy. That's what happened with your boy, Kaepernick. Kaepernick tore it up, and then they finally got film,
They studied
and
it.
he started looking fucking average like he was the whole time.
But you know what else happened with Cap? We got away from the run, and to this day, I never understood why. And not just with him running, we wasn't even feeding Gore like that.
That's because, bro, y'all got it.
We was a running team, dominant.
This is
and
where
they
people,
tried to make. He not a Brady. He not a Peyton.
This is where people
he not
fucked
a
up
Drew
at, though,
Brees.
right? And I'm about
You know
to
what I mean?
I'm about to use the Cowboys right here.
They tried to put him in the pocket.
When like right now, the Cowboys is cool. They got Super Bowl predictions. They got all that. Dak is cool, and they love Dak right now, right? Because it's a good story. 4th round pick. He filled in for Romo. They went to All twice. All that shit is cool, and people are gonna clap for you now. But once we get your ass this 100, you gotta be that nigga. It's not just coming handing the ball off no more. Once we give you 100 million, y'all gave Kaepernick all that money. You about to be out here just handing the ball off to Frank fucking Gore. Frank Gore not getting the money you getting.
Facts.
That's what happens. That's why we trying to tell niggas they gotta look at my nigga here. They just signed to the Vikings. I fuck with my boy.
Kirk Cousins.
They had the fucking Vikings Super Bowl pick just because they get a nigga $88 million guaranteed dollars.
Okay, but let me ask you this. Do that make sense though? Like if Kaepernick, because even though Kaepernick was handing the ball off and scrambling and shit, he was using his arm. It's a myth that all he was doing, he was only doing it with his legs. When he had them little runs, he was doing it with his arms and his legs.
Okay.
Then they gave him the money after the Super Bowl, and it went straight arm.
But listen,
Straight arm.
Because at that point,
what are you doing?
Did you watch? You didn't watch the game, of course. I don't think a lot of us did. But bro, Lamar Jackson just threw 5 touchdowns because it was 10 niggas in the box most of the night.
Right.
It's like at this point you're not about to just run around us all night no more.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? That's why I was with Kaepernick. Once the league caught up to that, Cap was one of the first niggas doing the zone read in the league.
Yeah.
So it's like, damn, okay, once we caught on to that and studied them principles, it was kind of like, you have to throw the ball. You can't read option on us no more all night.
So you feel like Harbaugh, the coach, was like, look, Cap, they own to that. You're going to have to learn how to do this shit from the pocket. Right. Cap just couldn't do it.
Right.
But then why you not feed Frankie, though? See, because at the end of the day, this shit about winning. Period. I don't give a fuck if I just paid you $100 million and I just gave Bugzo 10. But if Bugzo could give me this ring and this trophy, we gonna do that. I'll deal with you later. We might have to do something. This shit is about winning. I don't understand how people get away from what ultimately matters. That's what happened in that Super Bowl with the motherfucking Patriots and the Falcons. They want to get this shit about winning. After Julio Jones caught that ball, if I'm on the field, I'm down there going into motherfucking taking a knee. We up 8, we in field goal range. We about to go drink as much of this clock we can. We gonna kick this motherfucking field goal and we about to go party. If he miss it, we live with it. They got to score 8. These niggas stop running the ball, keep dropping back. Niggas is getting sacked, delay games. Now you're not even in field goal.
I mean, he was trying to be aggressive.
Why? But that's what I'm saying. Why would you do that when you got a Super Bowl?
They
But you gotta think.
was thinking touchdowns, not field goals against Brady.
Not even just thinking
That's the only
touchdowns though.
thing.
You just said when y'all was winning, Cap was handing the ball. The Falcons was flinging the ball around a lot all year. So why would they start running the ball in?
What they was running it the first. They was doing.
I'm with you. The call was stupid, but you got to be who you are, right?
Yeah, I just don't understand how people. Yeah,
You know who the old coordinator was who fucked that off, right?
Yeah, my coach.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Right.
How did you know that?
So he fucked it up. He made that call, but it's 3 lines.
See how everything always comes full circle.
But it's the truth. It's true. Horrible decision. Horrible call, right? So the OC make the call. Then it go to the coach. The coach give it to Matty Ice. Somebody out of all of that, like if I'm the coach, I would say no, we ain't worried of that. If I was Matt Ryan, audible. Fuck what they call. Fuck that. We about to win. I just don't understand how people. So just going back to what we're talking about, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I just gave him $90 million, and I want to see him look like Peyton Manning. But the reality of it is, the man can throw. He a good quarterback, but he ain't that. He can't even read when teams when they put up a disguised defense. This nigga don't even know what's going on.
Who?
Kaepernick.
No.
So
yeah, bro, but you have to
I don't
remember
give a fuck about this
that's
nigga
because
90
your
million.
boy Jim Harbaugh was a great, and he knew how to hide that nigga deficiencies. But sooner or later,
Yeah, and you know how to
the
hide
league is going to catch up. You're right. You saw him do it a lot of this. He knew how to hide Alex Smith deficiencies. That's just something he was good at.
Right.
But once the league gets a good glimpse of that shit, they're going to catch up to the shit. They're going to see what's going on. Why you think you don't see so many repetitive football champions like you do in basketball?
Well, it's multiple reasons though. It's not just film.
But that
Football's
goes a
different
part
sport.
of it, bro. Every year the Patriots win, they win it in a different way. That's what niggas don't peep. They don't win it the same way every year. They're one of the only football teams that know to adjust.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sean McVay's probably about to be doing the same shit he was doing last year with a couple more twists.
Another thing the Patriots get though, they kind of see it my way. Winning. They don't give a fuck how you. It ain't got to be Brady. It ain't got to be our offense. Our D. If the Patriots got to go kick 15 field goals to win, that's what they gonna do, brother.
Right.
I don't understand how everybody gonna see it that way. That's all I'm saying.
But what do you mean? Other teams do, bro. Bill Belichick done threw the ball on 4th and 1 before when he should be punting it or kicking a 3. But that's niggas gamble. They just happen to come out on top more times.
I don't think he would do that in the Super Bowl.
You crazy? He did it versus the Colts, nigga, in the AFC Championship.
Facts. He regretted it. That's when that's the year the
That's
Saints.
what I'm saying. You live and you learn, though. You got to go through all that shit. Patriots ain't won it every year.
Facts.
But niggas don't realize the Patriots have a great formula. I'm about to break down that formula, and because Tom Brady is my fucking GOAT, but like I said, they still have a great formula. Every year coming into the season, they are the best team in their division. They play in a sorry ass division with the sorry ass Jets, the sorry ass Bills, and the sorry ass Dolphins. Right?
Trash.
That's one. So coming into the season, they damn near got the division on lock. That's one. They damn near get a first round bye on lock. That's 2. You got somewhere that Tom Brady probably only lost on one hand. How many times he lost in New England?
Yeah, ain't a lot.
So now we're gonna win our division. We're gonna get a first round bye, and we only got to win 2 games, more than likely at home to go to Super Bowl. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like a great thing. What they had to do last year? I think they had to go to Kansas City though for the AFC Championship.
Yeah.
And they earned that because Kansas City's no joke.
They the same way. They the same way. They don't care fuck where they gotta play at, what they gotta do. It just, like you said, they just going to win.
That's what matters, man. And I see it a lot in multiple sports. It's like sometimes people get away from what's important, but I've never seen it like.
But like you said, Tom Brady didn't have pride last year. They won Super Bowl 13-3.
Right.
He didn't come out there and say, "We gotta throw it 60 times.
No.
We gotta
Whatever we got to do.
whatever we gotta do to win, bro." And that's the smartest shit. Versus the Chiefs, that's what they did last year.
Yeah.
But a lot of teams are probably gonna try to do this year. You gotta take them niggas off the field. That offense is, you gotta run the ball. You gotta versus the Chiefs, you gotta run the ball and you gotta pick up 3rd downs to extend your drives to keep that offense. They can't score if they're on the sideline. And that's what the Patriots did last year. They still almost lost, but that's what you have to try to do that. A lot of niggas try to do the shootout with them. You can't do the shootout with them niggas.
No, you don't want it.
You gotta.
I mean, well, hey man, the Chiefs is cold. Chiefs is a hell of a team. I like the Chiefs a lot, bro.
But they got a choke artist ass coach too. Andy Reid ain't won shit.
Facts. Well known choke artist.
Man, and I fuck with Andy Reid. He helped my boy Vic come back. I also watched him lose 4 NFC championships in McNabb. Feel me?
Fact, and lose a Super Bowl with McNabb and T.O. on
right.
one leg. T.O. was out there with a broken
ankle. Right.
Didn't get it done though. You know, you live, you learn, man.
So Raiders though. We still on that question?
Yeah. That's
Raiders.
I picked the Niners. He picked the Raiders.
Right.
Sounds good, gentlemen.
That was a given. Him being a Raider fan, me being a
Who you being it? Right. Who you pick, P?
Who you pick, P?
I mean, based off that fact I gave you guys about the Raiders and their schedule,
right,
that's gonna make it difficult.
Right.
I naturally don't like any San Francisco team.
Right.
So I have a bias.
Right.
But realistically, the Niners have an easier schedule than the Raiders.
But they also might have the worst team.
What you
it's not a
worst
fact.
Team? Y'all might nigga, or out of y'all two?
Y'all just might not be better than us. Like y'all really might not be better than us. And the only reason I say that is because, like you said, we have a proven quarterback. Right?
Car's the truth. Well,
y'all got it, but he's the truth as long as he's protected. That's what I feel like with him.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna keep it a buck. I almost threw my talent on that nigga last year when he was out there crying on the field. Oh my goodness.
And when a nigga went and tried to score and fumbled the ball against Dallas.
And I wasn't even mad at him for that because at least he was trying to make a winning play.
See,
but just like, damn.
That was unnecessary, brother.
Just like Jimmy G
that was
not stepping out of bounds.
Unnecessary towards ACL. Unnecessary. Dude.
Y'all was going to be 1-3 regardless.
But just do what you supposed to do. Get out of bounds, my nigga. What are you trying to go ahead up? What are you doing?
Y'all gave him all that money. He trying to prove why he getting the money.
Niggas is crazy.
All I can say is 1 week down, many to go. Many to go. We got a lot of stuff going on with Antonio Brown.
Right.
So the next topic we're going to get into is your reaction to his situation and the entire situation, you know? These allegations that have just came out.
Oh, wow.
Right.
His tenure, very short tenure with the Raiders.
I don't even call it a tenure.
And his future with the New England Patriots.
You're a Raider fan, so I think you should.
I knew where he was going to go with it. That's why I was preparing myself.
I think you should go ahead and really get into it.
My thing with that, first, let's just address the Raider situation. Like I said, you know, me and Molly were just talking about this shit the other day. I feel like if he forced his way out to do what he did, that's some cat shit. If he was really just acting like a bitch like that, that's some cat shit. So either way I go, I look at it like some bitch ass shit. Is it smart and is it genius? Yes.
Right.
If that was his whole plan to go join the Patriots. But it was still some bitch ass shit.
The way
you know what I'm saying? The way he went about it. Because if you break it down like step by step, when you fucked up your feet, the Raiders didn't do that. You feel me? Like you went to your own.
That was a choice.
That happened on your own time. The helmet rule, the Raiders didn't make that.
NFL. It's the NFL rule.
You getting mad about getting a fine to your house. But nigga, that's the fucking league rules. If you get fined, they have to send you the shit to let you know what you're getting fined for and how much you're getting fined.
What was they fining him for? I never knew that.
The nigga just didn't come to practice.
Oh.
You get what I'm saying? So and not even just this. The Raiders stood by him. The helmet, the feet. They wasn't like, man, this nigga fucking up. We about to get rid of this nigga.
No.
It was just like
they backed him.
You feel me? Gruden went up there, and then the real bad news is you cussed out the nigga that signed the checks and say you'll punch his cracker or some whatever the fuck he told you. You get what I'm saying? But now look how janky it get. So you tell him that, and now they telling the world that he's supposed to get suspended, right?
Yeah.
Which had to be a John Gruden call. They come out the next day and say he's not getting suspended. So that already would have caused hella friction, bro, just in the locker room. Because, like, if you're a player, I don't give a fuck how raw a nigga is. Like, bro, is that what we doing? I just think he can do what he want. You wouldn't feel like that?
Right.
Man.
I'd be like, bro, this nigga, he bigger than the team at that point.
Exactly.
This nigga just cussed the GM out. He done cussed the, and it's like Stephen A said about Odell, bro, with these niggas. I done seen everything but winning with these niggas. Like, AB do bro, you done had 1,800 yards, you done had whatever, bro. Big Ben got rings before you. This nigga has not won nothing since you've been there. You get what I'm saying? Now you stir all this up for what? You say you want to get traded from Pittsburgh. Cool. You get traded. You just want your money. You Raiders give you your money. Cool. Now you don't want that. You get what I'm saying? And it's like Stephen A said, I can't even hate. Stephen A right. Much as we hated, them niggas didn't want to Super Bowl with that nigga.
Yeah.
Just cause it's the Patriots. Like I told my husband, they're gonna
do it anyway.
Probably gonna do it anyway, with or without him.
Now
but
just got a better piece.
Just got a better piece. You got Antonio Brown.
Facts. I mean, again, we remember how Brady looked at with Moss.
Right.
Brady don't be having no superstar receivers.
If a nigga don't catch the ball off his fucking head against them, like, you know what I mean? It's like, this is the kind of shit it takes, though. But it go both ways. You feel me? Because the Patriots, they had some lucky shit happen for them in the Super Bowl. But it's just part of winning championships in football.
For sure.
And and all that being said, bro, I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. I never liked him.
AB?
Yeah, like that was, I got like, we come from a sports family, so a lot of my family, I never liked that nigga. I'm like, bro, he a product. I always thought he was a product of the system. You playing with a Hall of Fame quarterback, and you playing with a top 3 running back.
And a hell of a coach. I like the coach over the pitch.
And a cool coach. I'm not gonna call him a hell of a coach.
Right.
I don't say that because he's black. You feel me? So you take that, you didn't win there, right? You put up monster yards. But they also used to force feed this nigga the ball, bruh. Like, literally force feed this nigga the ball. You feel what I'm saying? I watch niggas like DeAndre Hopkins. He got to get his money. AJ Green used to have to get his money. You get what I'm saying? And these are 2 niggas we watch put up Hall of Fame numbers with some bum-ass niggas.
Right.
Hopkins done played with some bum-ass niggas until he just got with Deshaun Watson.
Right.
You feel me? Who the fuck is Andy Dalton? Let's call a spade a spade. You feel me? Who is Andy Dalton without AJ Green?
Right.
Probably he already mid still. So with AJ Green, what that make him? And the list goes on, bro. Odell, I give Odell a pass. He played weak ass Eli, the old Eli. And it's just like, bro, the list is going. Like, he cool. We're gonna see what he do.
They good receivers though.
But he did the right thing, because I feel like not being exposed, because I feel like he still would have got his money. But I was really interested to see him play receiver for the Raiders. Not even just as a Raider fan, just to see what he was going to do, like, to the neck, like, you feel me? Like, I'm the nigga on this team.
Right.
I used to always say that. I used to joke about it because it was funny, but it's a real question. Was he the best player on that offense? It was out of him and Lay Bill, though. I'm not saying he was or he wasn't, but it's a question. You feel what I'm saying?
Do Ben count?
Every year AJ Green tied his cleats, he's the best player on that offense.
Right. Period.
Every year Julio Jones tied his cleats, he's the best player on that offense. It's no discussion. DeAndre Hopkins, every year he tied his cleats, I'm the best. You feel what I'm saying? So that was just always my thing with him. That's why he said it last year, mid-season, right? He put on Twitter, like, trade me in.
Right.
You feel me? Like, because he's the same way. He want to show it, too. But he went to the Patriots. Anybody, he going to look good over there. I can't handle
Anyone can look good over there.
But to get to the allegations, no matter how much I feel about him and I don't like him, that's some weak-ass, boosie-ass shit, bro.
Yeah.
I don't believe in it. Well, to be fair to the women, we don't know what really happened, but it's a bad timing, and I feel like it's kind of whack, and I kind of feel like they really got to put in the laws, like, if the bitches lose, if the women lose, they got to do something about that.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like, it needs to be some kind of punishment. I don't even say they got to go to jail. It needs to be a fine, though.
It's a defamation of character. 100%.
Right. It's like, you got to think, and my nigga, Kobe beat the rape charge. You get what I'm saying?
She just get to go on by her business.
She just get to go on about her business, but you forever got that. Stain. It's still people who call the nigga a rapist. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So even if AB beat this and they watch it, it's still gonna be the people who already hating him, bro, just using that as fuel to their fire.
Every time.
Like the nigga a rapist, the nigga you feel what I'm saying, bro? So I don't like that. I don't even like speaking on that shit, because that shit boozy. And it is what it is with that.
Well, I feel AB did what he had to do, man. It depends on what type of person you are. you know, if some people feel like he was a cat and he was ignorant, all this fake, you know what I'm saying? That's cool. But the way I like seeing a player sock it to the man. That's how, and I always cheer for a villain. The Raiders got billions. The NFL got billions on top of billions, bro. If he want to do what he got to do to get to where he want to go, you know, he allegedly, like he said, because I guess he wanted to go to the Patriots from the jump, and that was out. Steelers ain't about to do that.
Yeah, the Steelers
That's
are
out.
not trading.
Why would we do that?
Right.
Boom. He get on TV. He talking about whoever got guaranteed money, call me. Raiders came with it.
Right.
If he truly didn't want to be there, and he finessed the way to get out there and go play with the GOAT, can we really knock him?
Look at this. Look at this. You just said you respect niggas that sock it to him, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
All right, my nigga.
Like
so if you a man,
crack.
but listen to what you just said though. If you a man, bro, and you really feel like that, you don't gotta finesse your way out, nigga. Walk in there and tell them, I don't want to play for you, niggas.
Head up.
You just said that. You just said you want him to sock it to him. So if all this was a game, his problem with Mayock was he felt like Mayock was speaking on him behind his back. He was like, why Mayock couldn't say this to my face?
Right, that was his problem.
That was his problem.
That's how AB felt.
That's how he felt. So like you just said he a man, like you just said,
right,
he want to do shit face to face. So if you really felt like that, tell John Gruden, tell Mayock,
let me holler at you.
Tell Mark Davis, the owner, and all the niggas, sit down. I don't want to play for you niggas.
Right.
So figure it out.
So then
release me. All you got to ask was release me.
Yeah.
He could have been asked that.
Right, which is what he did. And when he did, they released him. When he went on Twitter,
right,
release
but
me,
he could have
free
did
me
that,
from
bro.
the
He
jump.
could have did all that behind closed doors and told them, bro, I don't want to play for y'all, bro. So figure it out.
Yeah.
And if y'all don't figure it out, nigga, release me.
Yeah.
He made it a headline instead.
But with all the extras,
The antics.
The antics. Well, I mean, so again, maybe he had a legit reason to do that. Maybe it wasn't a whole antic. Maybe he really felt the way towards the GM. Maybe it wasn't to get released. Like maybe he felt like this nigga speaking on me. Woo,
Right.
I'm gonna check him.
Right.
If he get out, he get out. You see, a lot of times the media catch it. That's just like the shit with Cat, right? Cat didn't say, "Hey, everybody, look at me. I'm about to take a knee." He sat down. At first, he was sitting down. He wasn't even taking a knee.
Right.
He was sitting down, and they noticed it. Like, why this nigga not standing for the anthem and all that shit?
Right.
And they started asking him questions. He started talking about it. You know what I mean? So it ain't like AB said, like, "Hey, everybody, check it out. I'm about to check this nigga and tell him I'm gonna slap him and call him a cracker."
But you gotta be fair, Molly. You gotta be fair. And this is where niggas fuck up. Man, you talked about this a little bit. You do it because he an NFL player, and they make it seem like the NFL is just this slave-owned thing.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of the day, my nigga, no matter where the fuck you work in the world, you can't talk to your... This nigga is his boss.
Facts.
Yeah.
You work for the Raiders.
Facts.
You play for them, but you work for them.
Fact. No, you're an employee.
You're a fucking employee. You don't own the team, so you don't get to come in here and tell a nigga, I'll sock you in your cracker mouth, no matter how big of a star you
Everybody
are.
else would have been fired.
Professionalism.
Yeah, you would have been cut.
Right, you said you would have been cut immediately.
No
It would have been like, oh,
conversation.
drop your shit right there.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? That's why I want niggas to be fair, bro.
Right.
Just like you saying with the Kaepernick shit, bro. We had a fucking hour conversation at our backpack giveaway about this shit.
Right.
And how people felt. My thing is with him, right? You taking your knee. That's cool. That's fine. You feel me?
There's no rules to say you can't.
There's no rules to say you can't.
Right.
But at the same time, people are like, they salute it because it's a huge platform. Why are teams cutting him? Why are they not paying? My nigga, you're an NFL quarterback, right?
Right.
This is the person out of all the niggas in the locker room, he got to be the most in on football. And you're on TV saying your mind isn't 100% into football, for one.
Yeah.
For two, you don't look as good as you used to look.
Facts.
For three, no matter what y'all want to say about the platform, this is the NFL's platform. This is not a social injustice platform.
Yeah.
This is the National Football League. We pay y'all to play football. You don't get to go to your job at Safeway and say, "Oh, I'm gonna take a knee on this time," and it's not gonna be any repercussions. I just want niggas to be fair with that. Just like niggas say black players should all just quit. Black people should quit all their fucking jobs around the country then.
Well, that's
That's
a
the
different
case.
topic, though.
It's not a different topic, Molly.
Well,
if you want niggas to quit one field, if all black people quit all their jobs, a lot of fields would be hurt.
But the reason I say that's a different topic because the reality, if we talk about blacks coming together, uniting and all of that, you're 100% correct. If blacks across the country just said, "I'm not cooperating," not just athletes, just period.
Facts.
Shit have changed.
100%.
That's why I said that's another. That's some. This is a different kind. You feel?
I'm just
shit. The mistreatment, the disrespect, and all of that. But stop.
right.
I mean, if from the popular, from the Oprahs to Puff Daddies to LeBron James
Right.
to the nobody working in the back at Goodwill,
Right.
to the politicians, to the police officers, to the COs. You know what I mean?
Right.
If they just said we not cooperating, we not coming to work, and if you don't look like this,
Right.
we not fucking with it.
But also go to
A
what
lot of change.
It also go to what Jay-Z said. It's like I feel all this, but all this shit niggas is doing is awareness. What are we gonna actually do?
Right.
Where's the action behind it?
Where is the action behind this shit?
You're
Like,
gonna do
what
it.
are we going to do? You feel me? Like, we can all take a knee and make everybody aware. If I'm a white person that hates that shit, all I gotta do is turn around for 2 minutes while y'all do that, and I'm gonna turn back around and y'all about to run on this football field.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like, my thing is, what are you gonna do?
Well, it's definitely, as far as the cap situation, it's definitely bigger than taking a knee. It take a lot more than taking a knee. And
So
Jay-Z is 100% correct.
So what's
overreacting?
what's gonna happen with Cap when he run out of money? Is the black community gonna come save him for making us all aware?
So
They gonna do what you doing right there. They gonna just sit
Right,
shaking.
right.
Well, that's fucked up.
But-
Cap done went broke.
but-
That's fucked up.
That's fucked up.
but that's the issue. That's what the problem is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Again, that's another, because if all blacks was like this, he wouldn't have to worry about running out of money.
Right.
Because he'd be all right.
Because there'd be unity.
Right.
It'd be unity. I mean, Oprah got billions.
Right.
Jay got it's blacks in this country, not just around the world. It's blacks in this country
Very affluent.
with billions, plural.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But blacks aren't united. That's what I'm saying. That's a whole nother situation. But back to AB, right? He did what he did. I personally,
Was it some bitch ass shit or no?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't feel like it was. I'm not gonna lie to you.
This
Well,
is the same person that already announced anything right or bad, he will co-sign.
But I kind of liked, and you're right? Them as his employers. But I've always been that way. I'm not about to tap dance for these white folks.
You're the
No
rebel.
disrespect to the white people listening. I'm not a racist and none of that fake ass shit. I love the Europeans. What I'm saying is, I'm not the type gotta put on a different voice because I'm in that classy restaurant. You know what I mean?
Molly, you about to contradict yourself.
Well, I feel like he did what he felt, how he felt, right or wrong. Okay, yeah, you the GM. You work millions, you sign the checks. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I feel away. And I'm going to tell you. And they said he threatened to punch me.
You just said you're not with the antics. You're not with the, right? You're not with foofy shit.
Well, I feel like he probably didn't have to do it.
No, you said you're not with dancing around. That's what AB just fucking did.
That's what he did.
He just danced around.
When I say dance around, tap dance, not
That's
dancing
what you
around
said. Tap
situation.
dance. You said tap dance.
But like trying to impress them. That's what I mean.
Oh,
by
okay.
that.
He wasn't trying to extra impress them.
You know what I mean? Yes, sir, boss. You know you in charge. Okay, no, fuck all that.
Yeah.
I feel away.
Molly, that'll be fair. But at the end of the day, Molly, everything he was doing in this aspect was wrong.
Right.
I could see if they was dangling him, and if they asking you to do something that's not in your manly standards, okay, nigga, yeah, you stick up for yourself.
100%.
These niggas want you to come to practice, my nigga. You didn't come to practice, and you didn't tell anybody. You weren't coming to practice.
Just a no call, no show. That's what they call it.
So my job is, as the GM,
I gotta
to
discipline.
fine you.
Yeah.
I had to send that to your house so you know what you're being fined for.
Right.
I went on TV and did an interview, and clearly Mayock was frustrated.
Right.
He said, well, we just, at this point, my nigga, either he's a Raider or he not. Either he all in or he not.
Right.
That's all he needs to let me know, bro. Is he all in or is he not?
Well, I'm not saying the Raiders did anything
So,
wrong to him.
but listen to me. At that point, as a man, don't do more tap dancing. I get what you're saying. He addressed it when he seen it.
Yeah.
But at the
It's
same
like, I feel
time,
this, I feel
you
it.
don't address that, Molly, in front of the whole team at practice.
Right.
You let that nigga know, hey, nigga, I want to holler at you after practice.
Right.
Yeah.
You feel me? Or, nigga, we can go right now
Right.
and holler.
We talk. So,
But to put on a show, bro, in front of your whole team, then he went and they said he cried in front of the team.
apologize.
And that's dance tap. That's worse than being a yes sir, no sir to it. But that's boosie shit, bro. That's not real nigga shit.
Facts. Because when you say something, you're supposed to stand on it.
Supposed to stand up.
I'm not apologizing. So that makes me think maybe it was. See, because at first I didn't think it was planned. I thought this shit just all happened. just a turn of events. But when you look at it,
I still think it was though. Like I think it was.
You think it was just random
because
shit?
I feel like he really wasn't gonna be able to find a way to get released until the Mayock shit. Like you feel me?
Right.
Until he found a way to pick a beat. I really feel like he genuinely fucked with John Gruden. I don't think he had a problem with Gruden. And I don't think it was planned. I think the plan kind of came the more the bullshit was
I
happening.
started to realize I could get
Right, like I could get to the Patriots.
Maybe
I feel like that probably what it was. And it was like, it's like, these niggas is already rich, right? So it's like, y'all gonna give me 30, but the Patriots give me 15.
Right. I'm already sitting on like a 35, 40.
He doing the DeMarcus Cousins for real, right?
Yeah.
I could play with the Patriots for cheaper. I'm gonna have a good year of behavior because we're gonna be winning. I'm gonna fuck around with a bowl. They're fucking around gonna give me a dub instead of 30, right? Then we win. Then I'm gonna re-up next year again in the free agency again. Somebody's gonna want to sign me because now I'm still AB, and now I didn't want a bowl. My behavior was good all last year,
Right.
so
It's all right. Everything works out for me. That's what it seems like. But I mean, at first I thought it was just all random events.
right.
But when you look at the fact he never even came to practice, and like you said, all the issues
That's
he brought
crazy,
up,
Molly.
the
That's
feet,
crazy.
the helmet, it probably was mapped out. I mean, I don't know.
And Molly, you're no longer just a superstar on the team. You're supposed to be a real leader of this team.
Yeah.
Like you're the best player on this football team.
Yeah.
You supposed to be the. You feel me?
Right.
Set the example.
And you ain't never came
You ain't here. And when you are here, this shit used to blow my mind. He used to come, and he'll have on like his shit.
Yeah.
Like not Raider shit. It'd be like the booming shit with the Raider colors and shit. But it's like it's his shit.
Right, nigga, I'm watching the shit. He playing with his kids. Everybody else practicing.
He playing with. See.
Him and his sons on the side.
It's mind-boggling, bro. This shit was mind-boggling, bro. I watched that one episode of Hard Knocks, and I'm just like, bro, the day one of practice, his kids is asking him where's Big Ben at.
Period.
I'm like, this nigga kids, he ain't told his kids yet that he don't even play. I'm like, all right, yeah, it's gonna be something tough. It's gonna be something tough.
As far as the allegations with the female,
Yeah, get to that.
I'm tired.
I'm tired. You don't know yet though, Molly, so we can't.
I'm not.
You feel
Listen, let
me?
me finish.
Go ahead.
Because I want to be very clear.
Go ahead.
I'm not standing by no rapists, no pedophiles, no none of that.
Right.
It's 100% out. I think they need to be disciplined in a real way. Not no fine, not no suspension, not even jail.
Right.
That shit ain't cool to take advantage of women and all that against they.
Somebody called Molly a Black Panther on live. Right? It was my folks.
You know what I'm saying? For real. But this has to stop with these women.
Do what?
This has to stop because they're going too far and they're giving them too much power. I don't want to sound. And again, if you, DeMarcus Cousins, man, off topic. I hope he get his life together. You know, he tore the ACL. You know, he went through a situation with his ex.
Yeah.
Not wanting to let his son come to the wedding. See, this is what I'm saying. A lot of women are evil and disrespectful. Why you want to play with me? See, and women know what they do. No, it's serious. It's serious though.
I'm not saying your name. Go ahead.
You know what I mean? It's serious because women know the buttons to push.
That nigga said, why you want to play with me?
As if I was him, right?
Right, like why is she doing that with everything you just named is why she wants to play with him. DeMarcus Cousins' life is gonna go on. He has millions of dollars.
Exactly.
The next woman he fuck with is gonna have millions of dollars.
She's
Because
up.
he does.
She's up.
His life is ran on his own time. The only thing she can control in his life is their child.
Is that child.
So that's her only time to be like, no, nigga.
That is.
No, your son ain't coming, so what you gonna do now? You
Like,
feel
bro,
me? And there's nothing he can do about that.
I feel emotional.
It's not like he got enough time to be like, let me call the judge and let's go to court because my girl don't want to let my son come to my wedding.
Yeah, like my wedding's tomorrow.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So how many times do you think she told him no before that? You get what I'm saying? Like you said, she been playing with him as far as that go.
Because
but that's why the women do it. Especially a nigga like him. I see women with broke baby daddies do
that
it.
do that.
So
exactly.
if a nigga got millions of dollars living the way he
not
wants,
finna do that,
that's the only control she would have over him is their child.
But something has to change. So this goes back to what I'm saying.
Go ahead,
Right? Whether it's the kids, whether it's a woman Antonio Brown dated, right? And maybe he didn't give her some money.
She said it was.
I don't know.
It's his trainer.
Trainer.
She's supposed to be his trainer or something.
But word is allegedly maybe there was again we don't know 'cause I'm not trying to paint her out as a bad person.
They
I'm
went to
talking
college together too. That's how long they know each other.
I'm talking about the women who pull these stunts.
Right.
If this podcast blow up and we sign a fucking $30 million distribute, whatever, I don't know.
Right.
Right?
Right.
If a female say, Petey, the guy that does the talking on Talk That Talk, he drugged me last night. This could be a woman you never met. That causes an issue.
100%.
That's not right, bro. Now people look at this show different.
Yeah.
You don't necessarily go to jail right away. Now you got to answer questions, talk to police.
Right.
Now other women just naturally look at you away.
It's defamation. Defamation of character.
Right.
That is not cool, bro.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like, well, he drugged me and he took advantage of me. It could be a girl you probably hugged and took a picture. It is getting out of hand, and we don't know. We don't know what the man did. But then here's the thing: what it's allegedly happened 4-5 years ago. You want to bring it out now? Why he going through all this? Like, I just don't get it.
The timing is
better
very.
time?
It looks
That's
like
what she's thinking.
Yep.
It looked like she's just trying to get a check and they trying to put a stain on his name.
Exactly.
It's civil, not criminal. Not
Right.
criminal.
she don't even want him to go to jail. That's what civil
what it is?
You suing.
Yeah. It's,
Yeah. Civil is not even a
She just trying to get a quick
a lawsuit. Yep.
And got the money already, 75,000. Come on now.
Peanuts.
She only want 75,000?
She want 75,000.
That bitch stupid.
Did all that for
She
$75,000.
supposed to start off with a cool meal at the least.
It's embarrassing, blood. She make herself look so bad.
It has to stop, man. I don't
Whoever
like that.
put her up
And
to
listen,
that,
to
man.
the ladies
I can't
of
stand
all
that nigga
races,
right now.
black, white, Asian.
Wait, Molly. So
wait.
I'm sorry. So she's doing a civil suit,
Yeah.
just suing him. Don't want him to go to jail, and she only wants 75,000. Get the fuck.
I know niggas around the way got that. This what you asking for?
Right.
See,
It's really not about the money. This is at this point. It's like you said. I'm gonna just pay her 75,000. This is what she's hoping though, because after you pay her, it just looks like hush money. Like, okay, you get what I'm saying? So maybe he did do it. Maybe he didn't. It's still out there.
Yeah.
Well, it's getting out of control, and these women. No, it is, bro.
No, it is. I'm with you.
It is because
That's even because I was trying to defend. You should have told me that before I went into my spiel.
Yeah.
That's fucking unacceptable right there. That's unacceptable, bruh.
I mean, so what if this go bad? What if he get arrested?
It don't matter. It's civil though.
Right, oh yeah, that means but he will be suspended. That's for sure.
That's what they want.
NFL going.
That's the facts right there, bro.
Yeah, it's saying she wants 75. You can see this shit.
Bitch, you want a piece of shit? I ain't gonna tell you. 75,000 ain't no money. On my soul, it ain't.
She done gotta pay a lawyer that.
Yeah, exactly. Legal
Break a
fees.
lawyer 20-30 off.
Legal
But
fees.
it's
I
coming
really
out
feel bad.
that
Now,
supposedly.
DeMarcus Cousins, she trying to send him to jail.
Yeah.
Bitch, if I say I want my son at my wedding, he better be there.
Period.
On my soul, you's a nobody. If I'm DeMarcus Cousins, this is how I would have spoke to her.
Yeah.
You's a nobody. Who the fuck is you?
You think that would have made her?
I would have said that before I said I'm gonna shoot you. This nigga flipped out, so they go put a bullet in her head.
Yeah.
I would have said, why my son ain't at my wedding? He not coming. Bitch, who is you?
I wouldn't even ask her, blood. I would
Yeah,
have
no,
came
but
and picked
listen,
him up.
who are you?
Okay,
What
I got
have
a
you done in
baby
your life?
mama. I do this shit.
You wanna know who she is?
Well, this what she gonna say. I
child.
carried your son. I know that. I fucked you.
Not even carried, but she's probably the legal guardian of that child. She's probably the legal guardian.
You know what I say? I said, bitch, that condo, I'm taking it out. The condo.
You can't do that though.
You can go over there with your mom and them.
You can't do that though.
Why you can't? Well, we don't know. We don't know. Up to me, because if I got millions,
Bro,
my baby, I'm controlling everything.
It's a law though.
It's
It's
big,
like
it's
a
big,
kid.
yeah.
If you live in $1 million mansion, your kid other home has to be like that because they can't in the courts. A nigga, if you come to my house, right? I got this 10-bedroom mansion. You eat and you live however you want.
Right.
I can't send you back to the projects and you barely eating and your mama is struggling.
Yeah, that's what
You can't do that because at that point the kid will easily go to court and say, "I'd rather live with my daddy. I want my daddy to have custody."
Gucci just got in trouble for that.
Exactly. So that's why the court system has to do it like that. So if you make that, why you think 50 Cent baby mama went and said we need to ride private jet because he ride private jet,
Yeah.
and he had to go to court for that.
But 50 won the situation. But 50.
No, but listen, he won it, but she could go to court for that.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm
She
saying?
lives a lavish life. She was being greedy. He was
Exactly.
already giving her a high life.
Right.
She wanted a higher life. But his kid was living
Standard of living.
Yeah, standard of living.
Standard of fucking living.
I just think a lot of women are evil.
So before you continue, shit, that bitch probably don't even live in Mobile, Alabama no more.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean.
She probably live in LA right down the street or something.
Yeah. And you disrespecting me?
It has to match. Thanks for look at Instagram Live.
Yeah, they know what they're
It has to match, bro. That's what I'm saying. You can't go eat fucking
you can't
no non-name brand cereal at mom's house and you got everything you wanted at Pop's house.
Yeah, you at Pop's house, nigga, you treat Ruth Chris like McDonald's.
Cause if that's the case, what are you gonna do? I'm gonna go tell the judge, look, man, look.
I'm going with my dad.
I love moms to death. I love moms to death, Doug. I ain't gonna play her. I ain't gonna send me with this nigga though.
Austin Bates, man, that's real life. I had went to a Giants game, right, for baseball.
Right.
And of course I'm an A's fan. And I went to the Giants game and the people, I said to myself,
hold on, Molly. We got somebody on live that say your body is your temple and you only want 75. Oh, fuck.
Do you think you worth 75,000?
75.
Your body supposed to be priceless.
You shortchanging yourself.
You shortchanging yourself. You trying to sue me for 75,000?
Not talking about a team, whatever you suing for, you probably gonna have to take a little less.
Right,
you gotta pay the
that's why you're supposed to go ask for the high. We can negotiate something else after
we can
that.
go lower, yep.
You ask for $1 million, I settle out for 700,000. You know what I'm saying? 400,000, 600,000. This bitch asked for 75 bands.
That's a little crazy.
But he raped you though.
But he raped you though.
Exactly.
He took complete advantage of you, and you only want 75,000. I'll take it how I go, I guess.
The shit got a mad shit is serious though, man. I was like, shit, man, I'm at this Giants stadium. If my kid, you know, like say their mama like the Giants.
Right.
I like the A's.
Right.
I was concerned. Cause I'm like, shit, when the mama take them over to this motherfucking Giant stadium, nigga, they got slides and shit. You know what I'm saying? They gonna want to fuck with me. I want to go to the A's game, nigga.
I was concerned.
So that's but that go back to what you talk about. You know what I mean? Shit, if you going to your daddy house, nigga, you going to school, you in Phantoms, you on Jets,
right.
You at Disney World. Jessica, you go to mom's house, she on Section 8.
Right.
Food saying like, yeah, I love you.
Let's rewind your life. Let's say
that's how it was. My auntie, I stayed with my auntie.
You lived here, your mama was a Warriors fan, but your dad lived in LA and he was a Lakers fan. He took you to Laker games and mama took you to the trash ass Warriors game. Who you think you'd be a fan of?
As a kid growing up?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, don't sit here and act like you thinking about that shit. You hear this nigga trying to be like, as a kid growing up, nigga?
Nah, because, I mean, if I went through that, I probably would have linked towards what my dad was doing. See, my dad a Raider fan. Feel what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm a Niner fan because my brother. My brother was a Niner fan.
That's still here.
It was here.
It wasn't nothing too crazy.
And it was winning.
If you were a kid looking at all these niggas you see on TV,
right,
at the game,
and then Pops take me to Staples Center. I'm seeing Kobe, Shaq.
You seeing statues in front of the building. Then you go to the Warriors thing. That's just like. I just like bringing up old Warrior shit on him.
But this is real what you saying.
I know.
That's how I feel about the baseball shit.
I wouldn't lie about
and the A's was saucy that year. But I'm looking at, nigga, the Giants stadium was looking so dope.
Hey, why we here? Why we here? Pre-Super Bowl picks.
Yeah.
AFC, NFC.
Patriots, nigga. See, I like the Chiefs though, y'all. I really do.
No defense though.
I like the Chiefs, but I'm going Patriots, NFC. Or I don't want to say. I ain't gonna say them niggas. I was gonna say somebody that I need to make sure.
You gotta say it. Say it.
Yeah,
this is what the show is for. Because we're gonna be able to rewind.
Dallas. But I don't know. I ain't no
Fuck
Dallas fan, but Dallas going blood.
You gotta stop hating on certain
They got
people, bro.
squad. I can't lie. If Dak Prescott don't fuck it off.
Giants is garbage, Bucks on.
But the Giants was like a warm-up game for them. Why you think Dak was throwing the ball all game? They was just warming up Dak.
They want to see Bucks on.
They was just warming up Dak. You
yeah, man. Hey.
Zeke is going to, down the stretch, when this shit matters, Zeke is going to be having 25, 30 carries. That's why you loosen up Dak now. Let him feel extra comfortable. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey, it's like this. Around here, most people either like the Raiders, Niners, or Dallas, correct?
Right.
Yeah.
All three of us beat trash teams. We a little all too excited.
But the Cowboys should be. They should be. I feel like this is the first real year where they could be a contender. Honestly.
They got the defense.
They got the D. That's what I like.
Defense.
And they got Ezekiel Elliott.
Yeah.
I hate them niggas.
Zeke's a fucking monster.
And with that going on, number one receiver for Dak.
Hold on. Who was you about to say? Just say who you was thinking. You don't got to say this is gonna be them, but who were you thinking? I know you was about to say y'all.
No.
Okay.
I would
Who was
say-
about to say?
I didn't want to say the niggas because I don't want to give the niggas credit.
Who? The Cowboys? You were gonna say the Cowboys. Oh, okay. You just don't want to get in the credit. You got to grow out of that, man.
Fuck them niggas, man.
This nigga's like a big ass hating kid on the TV show.
Yeah, he's passionate, man.
I hate the Cowboys.
So who you gonna pick?
Patriots. How y'all feel about Philly? Do y'all think what you think of Philly? I don't know. The NFC seem up in the air to me, but as of right now, I would say Dallas.
I really
as
can't.
of right now, I would say Dallas.
That's
is the best
fucked
team
up.
in the
I
NFC.
asked the question. I don't even know the answer either. I don't even know who I would pick. Who you say?
I was gonna go with the Patriots and Cowboys.
And this hurt me to my heart, bro. Cause
Fuck
Tom
them
Brady
niggas.
is the fucking GOAT, bro. I love Tom Brady. This is about to be the first year I'm going against my nigga.
You going against time?
Cause they got AB. It's not even time.
See,
for
I'm
him.
going for him because of AB.
Hell nah.
I hope AB wins.
That
the Super
nigga
Bowl.
didn't. That nigga didn't win one with Moss.
Look,
He better not win one with this nigga.
I want this nigga to win the Super Bowl. This is what I want. I want AB to win the Super Bowl.
Right.
I want him to come out with his shirt off, with a business is booming chain,
Right.
with his hair
I want him
dyed.
to be on some J.R. Smith
I want
shit.
this nigga to act retarded,
Ignorance.
pure ignorance.
Now let me ask you this: is this only because he
To the-
just did this to the Raiders, or because he did it? Period.
This is what he loves.
I like that type
He
of shit,
loves it.
but really because of the bitch. I
Now,
feel like
yeah.
she took it overboard.
Now,
she disrespectful.
now
for
she
playing.
got you. Now she got you like.
No, because I don't like when people try to tear a nigga down. Let him live his life. But yeah, I like cocky flip. You know what I mean? I grew Deion Sanders, Floyd. This is why I'm attached to people like that. Floyd Mayweather. That's why I'm such a Cameron fan. You know what I mean? I like the shit talking swag. I'm better than you. There's nothing you can do about it. Type attitude.
Right.
You know what I mean? I hate that people try to down people like that. Like you should not. When somebody is confident, that's not a bad thing. Society act like, you know, if I come through with $100,000 watch, $50,000 chain, 2020 Lambo, you shouldn't be jealous. What you should be is inspired. That's what you should be. It's not the reality of life.
Right.
But you should be like, you know what I mean? You should come ask me how I got it. Now, if I'm rude and disrespectful to you, different.
Right.
You know what I mean? But sometimes it ain't even that.
Right.
If a nigga is riding around calling you a peasant, you a nobody, then that's different because he disrespects you as a human. Not even as a man, as a human.
Right.
But people will get on you just for having nice shit. When real life, they should try to get close to you and learn from you. You know what I mean? And it's not bad to have confidence. That's what, you know,
Right.
insecurity is a big problem in life.
Facts.
But this world act like they prefer. That's why I'm not a big fan of the word humble. What do you mean? If I'm handsome, should I pretend I'm ugly?
Right.
Right? If I got millions, should I pretend I'm broke?
Right.
Should I be ashamed of myself if I'm living in a mansion? The fuck is you talking about?
Right.
Especially if I ain't never had nothing. If I ain't never had nothing in life, now I got it. I can't flash it.
A lot of that come with, especially in sports, right? It's a two-sided thing because, yeah. Let's rewind back to my boy. Like, let's go back to the Cam Newton year, right? MVP year.
Right, perfect. Great example. Go ahead.
He was high all year. He was confident. He was celebrating. He was dancing. He was talking his shit. He was doing all that.
Right.
Then after he lost the Super Bowl, he just went up there and was just
Deflated.
he did a bad job as far as handling that. You get what I'm saying? So that'd be a lot of the problem with people and the overconfident niggas, right? But sometimes, Molly, you have to ask yourself, being overconfident is one thing, but you have to know when you're doing too much, bro. And in hoop, okay, but like this is football, bro. You cannot be a single over hype nigga, bro, in football. It's hard, bro, because if football, a team could go with or without you.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Philly. Wentz went down, them niggas won Super Bowl.
And you know why that worked for them? Because at the end of the day, it's film. Nobody had film on what Nick Foles was going to look like. And how do you prepare for that in a playoff game?
Right.
You get what I'm saying? You only have film of Wentz and his strengths and weaknesses.
Right. Right.
You get what I'm saying?
100% correct.
The shit could be a blessing in disguise.
Blessing in disguise. I really felt bad for Cam, man, because the people wanted to see him lose.
They did, but they only wanted to see him lose because he got on his high horse.
Right.
But like you said, a lot of the shit he was saying was factual. But when they beat you, you gotta take it on the chin and be like, they got me.
That's real.
Exactly.
You can't go up there and just and cry and pout.
That's real.
And that's my nigga. That's why it made me mad. I fuck with Cam. That's why I was like, why he have to go up there and act like that?
Well, who likes losing, right? Nobody. But you're right. I guess.
No, nobody likes losing. But crybaby pouting about it,
ain't smooth.
you can't do that. All you gotta do is go up there and say, we took an L tonight. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They was the better team. They beat us.
Facts.
You get what I'm saying?
That's real. That's real.
But it's like, people, you gotta work on that. AB, you ain't won shit.
It's another AB out there that's extremely confident. He boxes, and he fails often. I was a big fan of his, and I still wish him nothing but the best. But see, that's another. But see,
it's another thing, but it's the thing. Because he a nigga who was like Floyd. He liked Floyd, right?
Right. But
he wanted to be like Floyd.
He not him.
But this is what's wrong with people. He's not Floyd. He's not like Floyd at all as far as in the ring. But he's not like Floyd as far as the preparation.
Right.
A lot of the cocky niggas that you know, Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
All these niggas are cocky because they know the work they put in.
Right.
They know I outwork and I work harder than all you niggas.
Right.
So I could back this up on my play.
Right.
AB was doing rap tours.
Right.
And he was the same way.
Right.
He got beat up.
Oh, every loss he gave an excuse.
Gave an excuse, bro. You lost and went up there and said anybody can get it.
Yeah. But the reason I brought him up because I feel like those are situations where you shouldn't be cocky. And not even saying the man shouldn't still believe in himself. You can hold your head high. I mean, you've done shit that I never do. But those are situations when it's like, okay.
Are you living in reality still?
Right.
That's my question. But are you still living in reality? You get what I'm saying? You just lost.
Right.
Or nigga was better than me. He beat me up.
Nigga.
He beat me up today. Like we was just talking about before the show with the Serena losing. Imagine Serena going up there saying, this little girl can't beat me again.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Which might be true. But she got to go up there and take it on the chin.
Right. And that's because she plays a different sport.
Right.
They damn near banned her from tennis. She go do some shit like that.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm just still saying as far as that. But they gonna honor her forever as one of the damn near the greatest female tennis player, right?
I feel like Serena Williams could be in the talk for one of the top athletes, not female athletes.
Yeah. Right? No.
She could be in the talk.
I had that, and I'm happy that's why we talk about this, because I had this conversation, right? I had to really tell myself like she was beating other professional athletes while she was pregnant.
Right.
Dogging
them.
Right?
Yeah.
But does that make her the best athlete or the best tennis player of all time? Because do you think Serena could go hit a baseball? Do you think Serena could dominate in the WNBA?
Well, I don't know, but
this is my question as far as athlete. That's why I like to be careful when we say best athlete.
Right. I feel Serena. See, because even with that tennis shit, they always say she's the best female tennis
player, and she's damn near the best tennis player.
I think she might be the best tennis player ever.
Yeah.
Right. I'm not going to say she's the best athlete. I just feel like if we talk about top 10 athletes,
she should be on there.
She's up there. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
that's
what I'm saying. You know what
I'm with you on that.
Out of pure domination of her sport.
Right. Yeah, she's a dominant force. Bro.
Right. That's
like when she get in the mode, I don't even know why you come to play.
Right.
Because you want to look. You know what I mean?
Like she almost came back on the. She didn't get that bad as a whole.
So, you know, with that being said, I don't think she could hit a ball, or even like you say, play football.
Right.
Do y'all feel they should pay NCAA athletes or college athletes?
You talking about period, or you talking about the one they're talking about with California?
I'm saying period.
Because right now they're talking about just California.
I think that would be unfair, right? To in a lot of ways, because what you would have is a bunch of kids from around the country
that want to go to California.
But say fuck Alabama.
I'm going to California.
Fuck Oklahoma.
To get paid.
That's genius. That'd be
I
genius,
want my
right?
money.
Yeah.
I would like it, as being a biased USC fan, I would love for that law to pass.
Right.
Because we do not have the athletes we used to have.
Yeah, it's not.
And a lot more niggas be coming down from Alabama and Florida.
Yeah, to get
like,
paid.
I'm going to go play over here. They paying niggas.
But I mean, I was saying in general, college athletes.
What do you think? Because you've been pondering on it.
Yeah, I've had a conversation for years, actually. I always talk to, like, older people about it. Well, here's the catch, right? When they talk about it, they're kind of specifically talking about football and basketball, right?
I'm about to say, yep, that's one of the asterisks we keep going.
That's pretty much what we're talking about here. We're talking about the kids that play for Cal football team, Oklahoma football team, you know what I mean? Duke basketball team. These are the people we're talking about. That's cool. But I think what a lot of people miss is there's student athletes.
Right.
So at Cal, there's maybe at least 30 to 50 teams, right? Water polo, swim team, badminton, rugby. So are you going to pay them too, or are you only going to pay?
You're going to have to.
Exactly.
So it wouldn't be fair. You can't just be like, we're only paying the basketball football players.
Yeah, and I feel like that's the reason we're not going to ever probably get we got to pay the college athletes. But it's a real big fuss about it. I hear the talk all the time. But you can't just pay the people that's in the Sweet 16. Like, what are the people that's in the fucking Rose Bowl?
But do you know why they would be the only ones getting paid?
But they bringing the most money, I'm sure, right?
I think it's like,
facts.
I think it comes down to like eligibility. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously the Zions and all these guys,
right?
The big names, they're gonna get paid like naturally, you know?
Yeah.
Right. But it's like, why should we pay bumfuck Iowa basketball? Right. We don't know any of these guys.
Yeah.
Why do they deserve to get paid?
Right.
I don't think it's not even getting paid by your school, but just being able to get paid, period.
Who gonna pay you?
Well, that's it. But see, that's another issue.
You might have a Nike that wants to pay a college athlete.
There goes the issue again, because now only Zion will be getting a check and nobody else want to do. But
why is that? Why is that like? I just don't see the fairness or unfairness in it. Because it's exploitation, bro. You're exploiting me. You're making so much money off of me, my name, my
PD.
They're not. They're not. Like, and that's the coldest part. Alabama football is the same as Duke basketball. Like, Alabama football is gonna make money regardless.
Whether you there or not. Why do you think they don't put? This is part of why they don't get paid. Like, they don't put college niggas' names on the back of their jerseys. But you know who that number is.
Yeah, you're probably gonna know, but you're not gonna know. You're not gonna know 60 of the other niggas on the team.
Facts. So, but here's the thing with that. So you know the most selling, like again, let's say you're an all-American fucking Heisman Trophy candidate.
Right.
Your name ain't on the jersey.
Right.
Nobody name on the jersey. But if you number 10, my nigga,
everyone knows who number 10 is.
It's like everybody got a number 5 USC jersey.
Right.
You know who it was.
Right. That's what you're going to get.
Right.
You dig what I mean?
But let's rewind. That's where you gotta slow down. Reggie Bush was the dopest nigga I seen in college football. Yeah. Right?
He was a mutant, nigga.
So when you see that, but also the exploitation he got was because he went to USC.
Right.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's not like you're making USC and this jersey is selling because
it was his platform.
It's the platform you play at USC.
Yeah.
Okay? And you're dogging niggas at USC, so that's why it's this bigger than what it is.
Yeah.
It's small school niggas who breaking all kind of records every year, but nobody gives a fuck about them.
Because of the school.
You get what I'm saying? So it's gonna be hard to pay niggas. So now if you go to TCU, like LaDainian, well, it's bigger now. So let's go to a smaller school. If you go to one of these smaller schools and you turn up the league, what you supposed to get paid and what's the other nigga supposed to get paid? You get what I'm saying?
Here's the thing, bro. I watched the Fab Five. Them niggas, all of them, still to this day complain about what was going on, right? Our shoes is being sold, our jerseys, and we're starving. Here's the thing. When you have do you know how much it costs to go to Michigan?
Probably something crazy.
You know how much it costs to go to Cal? Duke?
Probably like $100,000 a year.
And you get that for free.
I'm giving you a full ride, my nigga.
Right.
Free education.
That should still feed the niggas.
And I get it. But here's the thing. You're going to go make millions. You've been struggling your whole life.
Right.
Chill out.
If you're going to go make millions.
Yeah, okay, so
what percentage of...
Well, now, you rewind again. You might not go to make millions, but I'm giving you 4 years of free schooling.
Yeah.
So
even after this, make something of yourself.
Most niggas that got school loans and debts, they're going to be working for 30 years trying to pay off their debts. You're already out of that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm with y'all, but I ain't with y'all.
Yeah,
as far
as
that's a fair point.
Because it's a lot of other things that go in fact. You gotta look at the black student athlete, the white student athlete. Tim Tebow, Andrew Luck, them niggas, they ain't give a fuck about hurrying up and going to the league. They family was straight.
Yeah.
Right? But like Michael Vick,
I need that.
his parents was about to get evicted and they were on Section 8, low income housing. You know what I'm saying? Low income housing, project living.
Right.
They were struggling paying the $40, $50 a month.
And you want to know what's so crazy?
They're like, nigga, we need you to go get the money.
You want to know what's so crazy about you saying that? Because me and my brothers talk about this. So it's like, take Luck retiring, for instance. You don't think that has nothing to do with his family already having money?
Yeah.
And then on top of this nigga said they let him keep $25 million that he was supposed to pay back.
They would have took a nigga money.
Oh, if that was Cam Newton, and that nigga went up there and said,
"Oh, you don't want to give it back? We gonna sue you for that."
Run that $25 million. Vic had to give back half his contract when he went to jail.
Crazy.
It's crazy. It's fair. Okay, he went to jail, but still, if y'all really loved me, you get what I'm saying?
You would let me keep that.
And even on top of that, because one of my partners was like, "Bro, you feel me? He did what was best for his family. Like, yeah, I mean, he wanna be healthy. He wanna. You feel me?
Luck.
Right.
Yeah, he did what he felt.
But listen,
his body
do you think, like you just said, let's take Deshaun Watson. You think Deshaun Watson could walk out right now? I'm pretty sure Deshaun Watson whole family lives off his dollar.
Period.
You think he could go out? That nigga probably break his back before he retire.
Period.
You feel me? So that's what that's my only thing with the race thing and with the. I'm with you on that, bro. I mean, it's fair. Take care of your own. I hope every team would do that. But it's not factual, bro. I really feel it's not a fact because we don't know.
We don't know.
But I feel if Cam Newton woke up tomorrow and said, "I want to retire, my body broke up." Oh, come on.
They need all that.
Run that.
Yep.
Run that. You want to know how biased the league is, bro? They was doing a lot of Luck and Newton comparisons this summer, right? But they pulled up is Cam Newton too injury prone after talking about Andrew Luck.
Right.
Cam Newton has never missed a full season due to injury. You feel me? This nigga done went out there and played hurt. And they were saying Cam is more injury prone than Andrew Luck on ESPN.
And he had nothing to do with, why are we talking about Cam? Luck just retired. Now why they just want to ramble?
No, this was before Luck retired.
Oh.
This is before Luck retired.
They both coming off them shoulders.
They both was coming off the shoulders, bro. When they showed this shit, I couldn't believe it, bro. It basically has Cam probably missed about 2 games a year, if even that.
I think like 6.
Cam missed
total.
like 6 total games, and they're calling him more injury prone than a nigga who done missed a season and a half.
Right.
How crazy is that? How does that even make sense?
A season and a half in the last like 2-3 years.
Like 2-3 years. Like me and Molly said, it's crazy we got to Cam like this because we was talking about Cam the other day.
Yeah.
But the nigga been sticking it up.
Yeah.
You feel me? This episode, we'll probably get it. But they already started week 2. This Friday they played yesterday. Cam stunk it up. Yeah. I admit that.
I was about to call you.
He went up there and admitted that and said, I gotta play better.
Mature.
Bro, he was missing
some passes. You feel me? But I'm a realist, bro. If you hurt, get your ass off the field. That's why I'm happy he didn't go up there and say, oh, my shoulder hurt. But at the same time, my nigga, they be disrespecting that nigga, bro. You feel me? Like, they literally be disrespecting. As fair it is in the world, I'm not saying he's better than this nigga. But they always, like Stephen A will always say, Cam not even the best in his division, the quarterback in his division. If it wasn't for...
You can say Matty or
Breeze. No, he said if it wasn't for Jameis, he'll probably be the worst quarterback in his division. Right? With all that being said, why did Matty Ice and Cam Newton got an MVP and Drew Brees don't? Yeah. You feel me? That's just crazy to people, right? A lot of people don't even know that. I was arguing the football camp. He's like, Drew Brees ain't got no MVP.
He don't.
He don't have no MVP, my nigga. You get what I'm saying? And my thing with Cam is, I do this in basketball like I told Molly before, and I do it in football, especially with quarterbacks. I don't compare niggas who kind of got drafted later or kind of came into a good system. Or Cam is one of the niggas we talked about earlier. As soon as he was drafted, he was damn near the best player in the locker room. You get what I'm saying? With the exception of probably Steve Smith. They had Steve Smith, Hall of Famer. But every year, bro, he's been the best nigga on that team. Right. Fuck just the offense. You get what I'm saying? And later probably is an argument with him and Kuechly now that Cam is a little more beat up. But it's just like, people got to really open their eyes to that, my nigga. You feel me? I sat with a nigga, I can't say who he was, but he used to be a representative of Michael Vick. Right?
Right.
I'm talking to this man. This man says he kind of bashed Michael Vick, but he also represented Aaron Rodgers before.
Alright.
The nigga say Aaron Rodgers was he was praising A-Rod, right? I'm like, damn, okay, cool, you feel me?
Crazy.
Then the nigga say, I asked him, I'm like, well, who? I said, when y'all did the draft, like, who was you here with longer? He's like, oh, with Vic, the deal was already signed before the draft. We walked in just to hear his name get called. How long was you there with A-Rod? Oh man, it was draft, we were waiting. You know what I mean? Like, it's clearly, bro, you probably made more money with Vic. Bro, he told us out his mouth. With the Vic situation, he had to come up with a whole new rookie contract. He was like, bro, I had to come up with something that was never made before.
Right.
You feel me?
Yeah.
How do you down talk this nigga? Don't get me wrong, Vic was probably doing some ghetto shit. The more he gave us the stories and the shit that was going on.
Right, and Vic got the worst family ever in history.
In history, bro.
His cousins.
In history. But I'm just, bro, the racist shit, and this goes along with the NFL. Like, I'm with niggas, bro. It do be racist shit in the NFL. I'm with that.
Yeah.
I totally agree. But at the same time, my nigga, you're an employee. It's racism wherever most of these people probably work at. To keep it 100 with you.
100%.
You feel me? This is just a bigger platform. We on TV with it.
Yeah, so the public can see it.
The public can see it. You feel me?
Right. Well, I mean,
so no, college players shouldn't get.
Yeah, I mean, unless you can pay all of them, that's my thing. I'm not against it.
And you can't pay all of them.
Unless you can pay the motherfucker on the badminton team, right? The volleyball team, male and female, et cetera, softball, baseball, track and field. Unless you're going to pay whoever else. There's a lot of teams at these universities.
And right, you got to ask how much is them people making though.
Unless you can pay all of them, I think the conversation needs to be left alone.
Like you said, even though they fighting for it, but how unfair is that to only pay California niggas and not pay
nigga, schools to go out of business? Nigga, I know if I'm in high school, I know where I'm going. Especially you already in another state. Y'all was just telling me about location.
Location.
Right.
And you paying me?
Would you rather go to school in LA or would you rather go to Mobile, Alabama? And we're gonna pay you. Where you gonna go?
Bro, you could be born and raised in Nebraska.
Bro, I'm out of here, Jack.
Fuck.
I'm out of here,
USC.
Instantly.
I'm getting NFL experience.
I'm on the beach.
I'm on the beach.
And I'm getting a check.
I'm about to hang with some superstars. Y'all want me to come to Mobile.
Never.
Austin. They want me to come to Austin, Texas.
Never.
Norman, Oklahoma. We can keep naming them.
Norman, Oklahoma.
It's already kind of unfair, but you gotta. I don't think they can do it, bro. That's just me. I don't see how they would be able to. Like we just only talked about a few asterisks. I'm pretty sure deep down in the NCAA, it's probably way more asterisks. Like, bro, we can't do that and not do this.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
For
so
sure.
I don't see how that happened, bro.
You just spoke about what we knew.
Right.
Not realistic.
And that's only what we know. It's not realistic, bro. It's hard. Like you just said, bro, it's fair, but it's not fair. You can't pay Zion and not pay me. No matter how big of a person he is,
right.
I'm on scholarship, just like that nigga on scholarship.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
So same exact way.
We got here the same exact way. So what we gonna do?
Even though he doing his thing, you came, recruited me and everything. Cash me out.
Cash me out.
So that's how.
Fuck you mean?
Yeah, real life.
Straight up.
You know. I think that
pretty much wrap us up, man. Thank y'all. It's our first official episode with the football season 2 coming. I still didn't even say my Super Bowl pick. I got I'm gonna go KC and fuck. We need to find an NFC team. I'm like you. My brother a Cowboys fan. I can't get up here and say Cowboys.
I hate to say it too, but that's who I see coming out.
Yeah.
The Saints defense kind of shaky. That was my second pick.
See, I feel like it's still too early, but again, we can only go off what we saw. If I had to go,
I'm just going off talent.
Yeah, it's just preseason.
Yeah, you right.
Yeah.
I'm just going off talent. How I see both offense, defense. I'm going off talent.
Right.
The Patriots, I hate to say that, and Dallas, weak ass Dallas Cowboys.
You one of the Raider fans that's still scoring by the Patriots?
I mean, I'm scoring by the tuck rule, but
right,
that's crazy.
I'm a Raider fan. I had to get over it. I
can't get over that, but them niggas catapulted they franchise and sink our shit. You know what I'm saying? That was a real man. You ain't never heard of tuck rule being called again, blood.
Right.
Come on now.
I've never heard that call ever be called again ever.
I've been watching football all my life, but whether it was Raiders or not, that was a fumble. I don't care what nobody says. That was a fumble. Like,
it's a fumble.
But you know,
the NFC team. I need more options. Can't say Cowboys right now.
Sleeper pick out the NFC. Sleeper pick. Sleeper, Vikings.
Right.
That's a sleeper. They've been had defense. Kirk Cousins first year in that system.
And this is a fact. I hate to say it. Kirk Cousins
can't win big games. He don't win against good teams either. Winning teams.
But like you're saying, hey, the year got to come for everything, man.
Yeah. Sleeper
KC, Minnesota.
Y'all feel like the Ravens is fool's gold? They're not the real deal.
The Ravens?
Yeah.
No.
I think Lamar Jackson a year away. He a year away from being a legit. Yeah, I think he can have a 400-yard game here and there, but against a good team when it matter, he gonna get exposed as a quarterback. That's how I feel.
They happened to him last year in the playoffs versus Chargers.
Yeah, but it was only like 6 starts in. I think he gonna be good, but I ain't convinced he's an A1 passer yet.
This your first real full season as a starter.
Yeah.
That's where it counts.
Yeah.
But like I said,
again, they
got enough film
and they
last
played the
year.
bum-ass Dolphins. So
right.
Not
but
he's a boy, though.
He's a boy.
He one of them niggas is just a boy.
4'3".
But will he be able to make the throws?
Yeah, when it matters. Yeah.
Not even just when it matters, consistently. When it's 3rd and 3, and you're trying to keep a drive going.
Because I mean, if
you miss a nigga on a drag route,
yeah.
Right. Or you miss that little out route and you throw it too high out of bounds. Yeah. That's what niggas don't realize about Brady. Brady don't miss those throws
at all. He put them there.
Man.
Like those throws.
And them niggas was open, bro. If you watch that Raven game, them niggas had 5 yards separation. Niggas falling down.
Yeah, it was just played. Come on.
Hollywood Brown was running away from niggas though.
The first play literally was Hollywood Brown
run away from niggas
with a nigga.
Yeah, he 4.2 speed. Come on now, bro.
Yeah, but Dolphins are garbage.
Garbage as fuck.
Garbage is probably weakest team.
But I'm rooting for Lamar.
Top 10 college teams could probably, beat the Dolphins.
Play with them.
For sure.
Clemson and Bama for sure.
For sure. Oklahoma too though. Oklahoma too.
I'm not
Georgia.
I'm happy we still here.
LSU.
You don't watch college football?
I do.
I fuck with college football.
College football PD at all?
I watch it. I've been watching this.
How you feel about the Hearns kid?
I like Cal.
Oklahoma.
Jalen Hurd coming from Alabama. I'm an Oklahoma fan. That's
here we go. Let's get to it. That's why I'm happy I said Northern.
We from the town and shit, but my grandpa played football, and I used to go there in the summers, and that's how I got introduced to it.
That's fucked up.
Yeah,
that's fucked up.
And them niggas was we used to go to Oklahoma. So for me, OU is my team. Like the you know what I'm saying. So I just feel like Lincoln Riley is Sean McVay, the offensive coordinator, head coach. I feel like he gonna be in the NFL in a minute. They can't beat them. But as an offensive mind, I don't feel Jalen Hurd that good. But Bama cut that nigga.
I heard enough.
And now he's scoring 6 touchdowns. It's because the offense. You know what I'm saying?
Nobody yet either though.
Look at Oklahoma though. Kyler Murray. Before that, Baker Mayfield.
Right.
Like they know how to make quarterbacks. You know what I'm saying?
$1 million question though. Somebody asked me this. If Lincoln Riley is such a quarterback guru, why he can't recruit one?
Damn.
Baker Mayfield transferred.
Kyler transferred.
Murray transferred.
Hurd transferred.
Hurd just transferred. I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
I mean, we haven't seen. He ain't let them niggas play because niggas want to come though. Because right now, Oklahoma and Ohio State, they that stumping. They that next step. They that we one player away from beating the Clemson and Alabamas. So them players that feel like if you ain't occupying the spot on them top teams, you want to go to Oklahoma. You feel me? So that's kind of how I feel like he ain't had to. He getting players that want to transfer.
Yeah.
You know, so
he's be having reasons.
Right.
But then you do got a point. Like it's multiple people
that all transfer. His last 3.
They all transfer.
Heisman winners though, but they transfers.
They all.
We'll see in due time.
The beauty of them. How many years Kyler Murray started?
Only 1.
How many years Bake started?
I think 2. Yeah, I think 2. Kyler Murray sat behind Bake.
It's hard to get film on niggas that fast.
Yeah, that's true.
It's hard.
I mean, look at the quarterback for the motherfucking Bears, man. He started 9 games. He started 9 games. They took that nigga number 1 over Deshaun Watson.
Over Deshaun Watson, and that's
that nigga that's beating Alabama though.
He's saying all the words I usually say.
Man,
how can you draft a nigga that had 9 starts,
right? Over a nigga that really beat Alabama
mediocre
twice.
9 starts at that. You didn't beat nobody. You didn't do nothing flashy. You didn't throw no crazy. You literally watched Deshaun Watson lose to Alabama.
Now he really won.
I mean, had a great game. Then you watched them beat Alabama and had an even better game.
He made Nick Saban do an onside kick that could have cost him the game.
All the film that you need in the world. He's showing you can make the throw. He's showing you, and you still take Trubisky over
It's
me.
crazy. Y'all deserve to lose.
Yeah.
Over me.
For real.
Yeah.
It happened this year. They took. It was a little different this year.
Daniel Jones.
You took Daniel Jones.
Haskins.
Right, over Dwayne Haskins.
That's crazy.
Dwayne Haskins just threw 50 touchdowns last year.
A1 program, A1 competition.
Now I'm just trying to be fair again, because if it was the other way around, Haskins only had one good year, one starting year, and he threw 50 touchdowns. You get what I'm saying? Daniel Jones has had 3 mediocre Duke seasons. How does he get drafted over Haskins?
Lesser competition, all the shit.
What do you think the answer to that is?
Do you want me to say what I think it is? What do you think it is?
It's race.
Okay.
Well,
I'm just asking what you think it is. I don't know what it is.
But see, they have in the NFL, they're starting to feel away about the black quarterback though.
You want to know why? Because the black quarterback ain't winning no bowls.
Exactly. It's cool. It's cute. We
It's
running
fair,
up and down the field.
but you have to be
but
fair.
it's like, my nigga.
This is where niggas are not fair though. Not hella niggas are winning bowls. Luck didn't win no bowl.
Right. Right.
Brady is winning the bowls. And other niggas sprinkle in when they can.
That's what they're looking for. A Brady. Not a Vic.
Nobody's looks for a Brady. You just have to you stumble and fall on a Brady. You don't look for a Brady.
You want a Rodgers?
Brady's the
Aaron
same way.
Rodgers? Did you look for Aaron Rodgers?
Listen, this is fair, and I'm a Brady fan. Brady's career can pan out how it did because where he was drafted. He didn't have the pressures of Andrew Luck and Cam Newton early in his career.
At all. Right? Came up.
the injury put him on the scene.
You get what I'm saying?
Drew Bledsoe got hurt.
That's a literal diamond in the fucking rough.
Yeah.
Drew Bledsoe. I used to watch Drew Bledsoe in college.
Who's the top 10 quarterbacks in the league right now?
You gotta put Brady up there.
Brady.
Gotta put Mahomes.
What Brady got? 6 rings?
A-Rod.
A-Rod
got 1 ring.
One
but that
ring.
nigga the nigga though. I mean,
Football team sport though.
I'm not
Football
disrespecting.
team
Keep
sport though.
going. Keep
Ben
going.
Roethlisberger, Drew Brees for sure.
I don't think Big Ben gotta be top. He gotta be at the top 10 by now, right?
Big Ben? He
Hell
top
yeah.
10.
Big Ben is
Big-
fucking trash can right now.
I know he's a big fan of him. But
Me
Russell Westbrook or Russell
That's a
Wilson.
goal.
you think Russell Wilson's still top 10?
Of course, top 5.
I'm
I
fair
mean,
with that. I'm
top
fair with
5.
that. That's
I
fair.
mean,
It's still
man.
Rivers top 10. I don't even want to ask you. A lot of niggas don't win rings. It's not like hella dope quarterbacks just win rings.
It's an anomaly.
Right.
But
I saw a
the
list,
reason-
and it was like 3 or 4 people in the last 15 years.
Well, I brought that up because we know when he just gave the example, dude throwing 50 touchdowns, double. We know why they're going with the race. But again, the NFL, this whole black hyper quarterback hybrid, it's kind of like they're over it. It was a big, when Vic came, that shit changed it around. Then you had a bunch of them came right behind him like that.
For sure.
Right.
It's fun. It make good highlights.
But honestly,
But
Vic,
the owners are starting to feel like,
Vic is one of those niggas. I don't want to.
I love it, but
Vic is
Vic?
not a Tom Brady
No.
or any of these niggas. Not only because, but it's the work. Vic didn't put in the work them niggas did, bro. Vic openly admitted he didn't even watch film in Atlanta.
Just naturally
So
talented.
this is a nigga who. That's how naturally. Don't even just say naturally talented. He's that naturally talented that he's just winging it with the best athletes in the
Still
world
balling.
in a professional sport and still winning.
that nigga said out his mouth, his second year, Virginia Tech,
Yeah.
he said, I realized it was too easy. I told my dad at the beginning,
I gotta go.
Yeah, I gotta go.
I gotta go. It's time to go to the
I'm
NFL.
not being challenged here.
But that's how. This is how
This is a
superior.
D1, nigga.
This is how superior of an athlete
College, nigga,
these
best-
niggas are. You get what I'm saying? Like it's mind-boggling. And these niggas don't win. I feel like simply because it's the focus, it's the preparation. They're like he just said about Lamar Jackson. It's easy to in the playoffs, bro. It's kind of like basketball a little bit. Like we know what y'all doing.
Right.
You know
And we
who's gonna make
zeroing in on
who
you.
gonna make the better plays today.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
And that's the thing with football. Because the key word is today.
Today.
Yeah.
And that's what we talk about with football. It's one day.
It's today.
Yeah.
New England Patriots.
Anything
18-0,
can happen today.
Lost the Super Bowl. Today.
It's only one bad day.
Super Bowl Sundays today. Give a fuck about them. That was, you know what I mean? You and Moss, but that nigga, they set all type of records. Giants said
one bad day. One bad day, bro.
They got them boys out of there.
I'm about to, hold on, cause I ain't done yet. Let's go down this.
I like Mahomes.
I'm about to just go down the passers from last year.
I think Mahomes might win MVP again.
Big Ben, 2 rings. Mahomes, no ring. Matt Ryan, no ring. Goff, no ring. Luck, no ring. Rodgers, 1. Rodgers, 1 ring. Rodgers, 1 ring. Brady, we all know.
We all know.
Phillip Rivers, no rings.
No rings.
Eli, 2 rings.
2 rings.
Kirk, none. Watson, none. Carr, none. Breeze, 1. Dak, none. I mean, like, you feel me?
This nigga, but this man did not show.
Cam Newton, none. It's just a list.
But this nigga, fucking Tom Brady, is taking up a majority of the rings on that list.
But that's just the game.
That's just the point I'm making though. But this is what I'm saying. They're so critical on quarterbacks, my nigga. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
Quarterbacks. The majority of them got none. One nigga got 6.
Even how great Aaron Rodgers is, even though it's tough to say he only got 1.
Yeah. And he may never get it.
You get what I'm saying? He only got 1. I'm doing this podcast. I'm coming back. He only got 1.
Yeah. Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? I saw a picture so cold. They said, imagine having these 2 once in a lifetime players and they only got 2 rings combined. Him and Brett Favre. The Packers been watching 2 great quarterbacks for 50 years damn near. And they got 2 championships.
Football ultimate team sport though.
And this goes back to what I'm saying about niggas like Antonio Brown and them, bro. Football, you can win a game. You can win a game. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So, hey, I don't know. But the quarterback shit is unfair, bro. Like I said, man, a lot of these niggas talking about Cam, all the other niggas who ain't got no MVPs and shit shouldn't be talking about my nigga.
I agree.
You get what I'm saying?
He gotta play better though, bro.
He does. I said that. He looked terrible last night. I don't want to hear that he hurt shit. I don't want. And even as bad as he looked though, 4th and 1, you have to give that nigga the ball.
Horrible play call.
You have to get this nigga the ball. This nigga still. If he can't do that, he might as well not be playing.
No.
You're not even being disrespectful.
So I spoke to somebody today. That's what he said. I'm like, why they just give it to Cam? They said, well, they trying to protect him. I'm like, well, if he that hurt, he can't do a quarterback sneak for 1 yard.
He shouldn't be playing.
Take him off the field.
He should not be playing.
You got McCaffrey getting, I'm talking about 30 carries a game and shit.
Right.
How long you think that's gonna last?
That's what happened last night.
He in shape and shit, but he a smaller back. He got 220, 230.
For the game winner. You let Cam
Let's
or even hand it off.
Since this man has been in the league, there's only one person with more rushing touchdowns than him. And that's Marshawn Lynch.
That's crazy.
So it's 4th and 1 on the 3 or the 2.
There's 6'5", 240.
It's a no-brainer for me who's getting my ball.
Right.
Take it.
And my thing is, how much can you protect? This is make or break. It's not make or break all the way, but starting off 0-2,
you ain't making the playoffs.
Serious contenders, that's tough. Because in reality, they played good team football these first 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So y'all ain't even had y'all bad days yet.
They posted.
The Buccaneers tried to gift wrap them niggas that game last night.
Yeah.
And still couldn't win it.
I bet.
But all I'm saying is, at the end of the day, my nigga, if he can't do his Superman shit and jump over the thing and win it and go 1-1, then that nigga shouldn't be playing, bro. They gotta sit him down if he that hurt. And it's just so much.
Play call. I would even respect it handing the ball off up the middle.
Just don't get tricky. When you got a superstar like that, don't get tricky. That's my other problem with Cam. And this goes back to what you talking about. When everything is great, Cam is great. He's energetic. When it's not, his energy is like this.
Yeah.
This how he was all last night.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Nigga, for that game-winning drive, he should have been up. Like, nigga, come on.
Yeah.
We got another, but instead it's just he's walking by, shaking niggas' hands. Like,
or a loser.
Come on, let's do it.
But they had a shot to win, and he still wasn't fired up. You know what I mean? Like that's.
I mean, he was gonna be fired up
if they would have won, but he should have kind of been.
Your energy gotta be. Energy, bro. That shit is. What's it called? Contagious.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Especially when you the leader.
So it's like if this nigga sitting down, I understand you frustrated with yourself. You missing throws you feel like you should make.
Yeah.
Y'all should be whooping these niggas about 30, but you're not.
Yeah.
But so what? Hey, y'all, we got this one right here.
We got action.
Yeah, they had action to win.
Right.
I think the coach should have called a better play.
Right. But like I said, and I'm going to say this on this show, because I said it last year before we was doing the show, I truly feel at this point, it's time for Ron Rivera to go, or it's time for Cam to go. You get what I'm saying? Because, like, in football, I feel like it's only this window. If you don't win in that window, it's like Rivera's playing. They still play good football under Rivera, but it's time to just hit the reset button, bro.
That's what happened in Green Bay. That's why the coach had to go.
It's just time, but at least they got a Super Bowl out of it. He only stayed that long because he got a Super Bowl.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Right. If he didn't get the Super Bowl, he would have been gone.
Long time ago.
So that's why it's like it's just time for one of them to go, bro. And I hate to say it like that, but it is. Rivera, that football they play, it's just. I think his message has ran down.
Yeah. I mean, even when you look at the year they went, nigga, that was because Cam was just fucking in beast mode, completely MVP season. The defense was good too.
Don't say good. Their defense was top 5. Their defense was lights out.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah,
but this goes back to why you think that was lights out. Cam was playing that dope. It made everybody. His energy is contagious. So when Cam is doing all that and he play, nigga, I would love to go play D after seeing my nigga just hit a fucking flip over the thing and he giving the balls to the kids. And that's why I'm saying his energy is completely contagious.
That nigga was going crazy that year.
You get what I'm saying?
I hate he didn't win the ring. That nigga was showing out that year. Sure.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I think you ready to wrap us up, Petey?
Yeah.
Follow us on Instagram, man, at RBC Bugzy.
At Molly Be Cooler.
At PD Bo. Thank you guys again for tuning in to another episode of Talk That Talk with Molly and Bugzo. And
don't want to cut you off, Petey. And next week we're gonna start announcing we doing weekly pick'ems in football. Do your entry $10.
Okay.
We giving the pot to the whoever got the most wins. It ain't like no spread or no shit like that.
Okay.
Whoever got the most wins, whoever get the pot. We doing it out. We do it every week already, so we're gonna start letting our subscribers and people who watch the shit. You can do it on hit us on Instagram or hit an email. I'm gonna put the email by next week because I don't got it right now. We ready to rock. Fuck with us.
Yeah, for sure.
We're gonna let y'all make some money, man. Talk that talk, man.
Yeah.
We giving everybody opportunity to win and make some money, man.
Yes, sir.
catch us next week on another episode of Talk That Talk.